glad that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in it. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing, yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Thank y'all for tuning back in to your favorite channel. My mic good, y'all. I'm too loud. I'm too what? I'm too low. You can hear me? Y'all good out there? Big salute to Liquid Lucky in the building. Mad Doctor in the building. What's going on, big homies? Dickie Foster, salute to your fam. I see you out there. What's going on with y'all brothers out there today, man? Let's see. Yeah, big salute to all my brothers, man. Legion Fury 13, what's going on with your brother? I got a little bit of news tonight, man. If y'all want to do some dog talk or something, I don't really got too many topics for tonight, but I got some dog news. I do got 1 or 2 topics we can hit on real quick, though, after we can talk about this dog news at the same time. I hope y'all brothers been having a great couple days. I've been off for the last few days, man. I ain't give y'all a Saturday night special. Just had a few things going on, man. But big salute to y'all brothers. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. You can best believe when I'm gone for a week, I'm coming back. I'm giving you some content for the next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta lay it down for a minute. Sometimes you gotta lay it down for a minute. But I was giving y'all a little bit of information about Sassy when I was training her, and I was telling you, I was having a hard time or whatever. But when y'all see that dog again, it's gonna be a whole different scenario, when you see it again. So y'all check that out whenever I do drop the videos. I'm not really focused on the videos right now. I'm focused on getting the work put in with it, and then I'm gonna show you the videos. But it ain't gonna take but a second. It ain't gonna take but a second. Liquid Lucky, man, why you ain't got no oh, I know why you ain't got one, Liquid Lucky. Let me see, man. You supposed to have a wrench, man. When I be trying to look you up on YouTube, I can't find you. Let me see if I can do it right here. See, I don't see nothing to say give you a wrench right here. I'm trying to give you the wrench right now, but I don't see how to do it, Liquid. And when I go to try to look you up like on my community thing, I can't find you. I'm gonna figure it out though. But you're supposed to have a wrench, dog. But yeah, man. First thing I'm gonna speak about real quick while we getting this, getting the crowd up in here. Let's speak about putting the water on the dog food, keeping the dogs hydrated, keeping the dogs, especially in these hot times. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody be hot. My brothers upstate be going through their hot times, and sometimes we joke back and forth because my brothers upstate, Superline, North Florida. What's going on, fam? My brothers up north. When it get cold, I be telling them, oh man, it's cold, man. It's about 40 or 50 degrees down here. You know what I'm saying? It's cold, man. And them boys be laughing at it because they be talking about below zero, 5 degrees and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they joke about it. And it go the same way in the summertime. The boys get 80 and 90 degrees. And, that's normal temperatures to us. That's cool, especially if you got a breeze. That's every day, down south. That's every day. That's what we hoping for, 80 or 90 degree day. Because, we get them 101s that feel like 115 with the humidity super high and it's sticky. The air sticky. It just depends on where you at. I think Florida may get a little better breeze than what we get up in South Carolina. We got real high humidity up here. And when it get hot, man, like I said, it be 101, 100 degrees, and it's going to feel like 115. So, the dogs themselves have to adapt. Just imagine Like I was talking to one of my brothers up north. If I'm selling a dog to one of my brothers up in like Wisconsin or Detroit area and stuff like that, where it's real cold, especially during the winters, and the summers maybe be kind of mild, them dogs have to adapt, especially if he go up there. If I sell him and he go up there during the wintertime, and the dog never seen no snow because it been down south all his life, and then he get up there and he like, what's this? Let alone the cold, just the snow alone. That's why when y'all see me with the snow, I go out there in the field and I let the dogs run in the snow because we don't get it that often. And when we get it, that when it sticks, I let the dogs go out there and play in it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, keep them dogs hydrated, man, a good way. Like me and one of my other, I be talking to all my homeboys, man, and I get a little bit from this homeboy, a little bit from that one. You know what I'm saying? You keep that water in that dog food if you think about it, and it's gonna give your dog a little bit of water, keep them more hydrated, because that food be dry, man. And a lot of them dogs, they'll gobble that food down, what they call gouge it down real fast, and they really don't even taste it. They just gobble it down. Mr. 216, salute to you. Scatterbred Kennels, what's going on, fam? I'm trying to get better. By time I'm trying to get better, just remember the kennel name, man. You know what I'm saying? Scatterbred Kennels, yes sir, yes sir. Eli Monster, what's going on with you, big homie? Yes sir, man. I got a little bit of news for my brother. I had to go ahead and drop this news tonight, though, before it get too old. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a little, about a week or so on some of this stuff. But yeah, man, I did see. I didn't get to put it up tonight. I may do it on another show. I did see something about some dogs, some XLs kill kill a child in Italy. I like to bring that news from all over the world. Big salute to Bella UK. Big salute to Bear 187, holding it down however we do it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to them dogs, big salute to all my folk across seas, from Africa, Europe. You know what I'm saying? All the little small countries. Big salute to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Carolina Bulldogs, what's going on? What's going on? We're just talking about putting that water in that dog food, keeping them hydrated. Right about now, especially the brothers who got a lot of weight on their dogs. Now, I can imagine these brothers with the bullies and pockets and all that stuff, y'all probably have it a little harder than we do during the summer times. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way y'all dogs built, y'all probably have it a little harder. So, y'all probably really need to keep y'all dogs hydrated extra during the summer times. And I mean, if I'm not into bullies, but they some nice looking dogs if you like into them type of dogs. But one thing I will say, if I'm gonna have one, I seen some brothers with bullies who got enough leg to say they look pretty good structured wise, as far as their breathing and stuff like that. Just enough legs where a dog can run pretty fast. You want one at least that can run. At least me myself, I want one that can run. If he can run, then he got pretty good legs up on him. Not like a gallop type, hop type run, but a real run. He got pretty good legs. But yeah, what's going on, Street Rossi? How them presses doing over there, big homie? Street Rossi got them presses, man. He got to keep us updated on them things. Them presses gonna get 3 times the size of your pit bull. Your pit bull at about 3 months old, that press is gonna be big, boy. They're gonna grow like the mouths and them shepherds and stuff like that. Yes, sir, man. Let's see here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get in a little bit of that news, drop this thing on down. Let's see. Let's talk about, we got a dog raid, man. Now it was in DeKalb County. 30 dogs seized, 1 found dead. I'm gonna let y'all brothers get into it. I'm not sure what type of kennel this is, as far as game kennel, this kind of kennel, bully kennel, whatever kennel, but it's a dog kennel, and it went down in DeKalb County. Let me see here.
Those dogs from a homeowner in Lithonia today.
Fox 5's Brittany Edney joins us now live from the DeKalb County Police East Precinct tonight with details on that investigation. Brittany?
Well, Russ, investigators say that they took 29 dogs away as part of this case, and neighbors that we spoke to who live along that street say this process took several hours. DeKalb County Animal Services and Enforcement loaded up dozens of dogs as part of an animal cruelty case off Creekford Lane.
They need like 3 trucks to come pick up all the animals, or 4 trucks to come. Yeah, that's a lot.
Fox 5 saw DeKalb County police investigating at 2 separate homes on the street. Investigators sifted through dirt and checked out cages in one of the backyards. Some neighbors say they never saw any signs of that many dogs from outside.
To understand that it was that many dogs in a house, like, how was that situation going in there? Like, I can imagine, like, the feces everywhere. Was they all locked in one room? Like, I'm curious.
And neighbors just hope the dogs are okay.
Dogs should not be hurt. Dogs can't express themselves as humans. They can't tell you right from wrong. They don't deserve any harm.
The latest that we have heard from investigators is that there currently is no one in custody and the investigation is ongoing. No word yet where those dogs have been taken in the meantime. Reporting live in DeKalb County, I'm Brittany Edney, Fox 5 News.
All right, Brittany, thanks.
Now I got a little bit more. I want y'all to check this next one out because we got some pit bulls that attacked some kids on the way to the bus stop. But I want y'all to check something out because while the dude bringing up, the owner come there and he trying to break up the dogs from attacking the kids, you know what I'm saying? The dude snuffed one of the kids. They're gonna point it out on the video and I'll stop it, and let y'all get a better look at it if I can. But the dude breaking up the fight, he snuffed one of the kids, and I guess, and continue to try to break his dogs off. But y'all check this out, man. Pit bulls attack the kids on the way to the bus stop.
Assault charge. A pair of pit bulls have been seized and 5 people are recovering from injuries suffered in an attack by the dogs yesterday. As Nav Sanga shows us with security video of the attack, people walking by had no idea of the danger they were about to face.
2 teens walk together in West Edmonton. It's Thursday afternoon and school is off early, but the unsuspecting duo is about to have their after-school plans nipped by 2 pit bulls.
I got 2 young people running around this truck, 2 dogs chasing them.
One of the teens fights back with a jacket. Then a man appears to attempt to wrangle the 2 pit bulls before he lands what looks like a punch on the teen. With the dog still running loose, the teens get into the back of a pickup. Police say a 57-year-old man has been charged with assault. They say he doesn't own the dogs, but was looking after them at the time of the attack.
I came up and the dogs came around me, put my arms out, and I'm like, back it down.
Lorena Barkwell lives in the area. She says she came out when she heard the commotion. When she tried to help calm the dogs down, she was bitten.
This is the first time I've seen them out, and boy, did they make their mark.
After biting Barkwell, the dogs run across the street and appear to lunge at 2 other people. Police say in total 5 people were injured, 4 of them had to go to hospital. This year, the city of Edmonton has received 282 complaints of dog attacks. One of those attacks was deadly. Last month, an 11-year-old boy was killed by 2 dogs in a South Edmonton home. In response, the city said it would review the more than 2-decade-old animal control bylaw.
This is a growing concern and something that I will sit down with the administration to see what tools municipalities have.
The city says the 2 dogs in this latest attack have no previous history of complaints. They're currently in the care of animal control. As for Barkwell, she says there should only be one outcome.
Those dogs, the gray one that bit me.
Y'all heard what she said. That gray one that bit her. We don't want to see no dogs bite nobody. But once again, these blue dogs, they a little more human aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That first dog they bought out, it kind of looked like a pit bull. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't look like a bully. That first blue dog they bought up, it was kind of shaped like a pit, but I'm not sure. But she did say that blue one.
Down. They have to go night-night.
Nav Sanga, CTV News, Edmonton.
County Police and Animal Services took those.
Yeah, man. I got a few more news articles for tonight, though. Bella UK, what's going on? Appreciate you dropping in tonight. Appreciate you. Oh man, I'm gonna drop the video. I'm gonna do a pre-recorded video, but salute the South Bottom Kennels, man. Y'all boys had that dog show this weekend. Oh man, y'all got some great video, great pictures. I'm gonna do my little video thing. Big salute to J-Bo. Big salute to Dogman TV, Arrowhead Kennels. Yes sir. Big salute to you, Arrowhead. All them brothers, man, that was doing their thing. Big salute to Fat Bill. Big and Brother Boom down there. Brother Boom was down there. Salute to him too, man. The boys are doing it this weekend, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody who I seen, pictures and stuff, look like y'all had a great time, man. That's how it's supposed to be. Brothers getting together, having a great time with them Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? Anybody say they had looked at one of them pictures or videos and look like y'all was having a good time? Shit. Yes, sir, man. But I'm gonna get my pictures and stuff loaded up on the video, but I just ain't had it tonight. I'm gonna do it on a pre-recorded video so I can get everything right as far as the winners, and make sure I put the right people with the right dogs and stuff like that. But big salute to y'all brothers, man. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Y'all boys had me want to be there. Look, y'all, that shit look like one of them old school cookout. Brothers just out there politicking and having fun, man. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, we can make it about all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, man, if you ain't getting to meet other great dog men, you're gonna be stuck in one place. And one thing about it, a great dog man to make sure, because he trying to do the same thing you trying to do, survive. You know what I'm saying? A great dog man gonna do more than just sell you a puppy. He gonna make sure you survive in this dog game. You know what I'm saying? And if he ain't no more than you seeing this brother going to these shows, man, I'm talking about them trophies them boys got, man. Listen here, man. Shit, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. And I ain't just D-riding or nothing like that. But them little pit bull heads, boy, I like them pit bull heads. ADBA better do something, boy. They better step it up. Other than the books and the points for the champions and all that. Prize-wise, boy, them little pit bull heads, something nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big salute to you again, South Bottom, with that, man. Big salute. Them shits look good I know them shits look good on the brother shelf, man. Now, man, when we talking about Alabama. Alabama ain't got no laws when it come to exotic animals. When it come to having wolves and any type of animal that they consider exotic, you can have them in Alabama, and that's what this next video is about. Because hybrid wolf got hold to a young baby and killed it, or a young child and killed it, and they trying to figure out, I guess stiffen the laws up in Alabama because there is no laws on it. You can have tiger, whatever you want to have. The man gonna tell you. Only thing they want you to do is be responsible with your pet. So, I'm about to play that video. We got a wolf, a person who had a wolf hybrid. For people who don't know what that is, a wolf dog most likely is a high percentage of wolf, or it could be at least 50% of wolf, and it's probably gonna have Malamute in it, a husky in it, maybe some German Shepherd in it, but it's gonna have enough dog to, for the other half of the 50%, or sometimes you get a high content wolf dog. It's gonna be 75% wolf and 25% of the other dogs, Shepherd or the Malamute or something like that. Maybe the husky. But yeah, they got wolf hybrid, and it gets hold to a child down in Alabama. So y'all check this out.
Carly Lang, CBS 42's Courtney Chandler is looking into what happened and seeing if it's legal to own an animal like this in Alabama.
There are still more questions than answers to what led to what the Shelby County Sheriff Office is calling a wolf hybrid animal attacking an infant that later died Thursday afternoon in Chelsea. The attack happened just before 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon. Shelby County Sheriff Office say the infant was pronounced dead when he arrived at the hospital. Authorities say the wolf hybrid was a family pet. Chelsea resident Sylvester Bracy gave me his reaction to hearing the news of the 3-month-old's death.
Well, my first reaction, I was very shocked. It was appalling to hear that we had an incident like that in Chelsea. And the fact a 3-month-old infant got killed, it was terrible. It was really bad news. And my heart really go out to the family and the family members. It's really rough. And we'll definitely be praying for them and well as the community.
The animal was euthanized at the scene by a vet and has been taken to the Alabama State Diagnostics Laboratory in Auburn for further evaluation. Chelsea Mayor Tony Picklesheimer says the city was not aware that the family had a wolf hybrid pet. He says Alabama is one of 4 states that does not have a code against owning exotic animals, and says it was not illegal for the family to have the pet.
If you choose to own an exotic pet, what comes with that is additional responsibilities to be sure that not only your family's safe, but your neighbors are safe. So just whatever you choose to own, do your due diligence to make sure that the community around you is safe.
Mayor Picklesheimer says the city has dealt with tragedies before, but none like this.
This is it's just unthinkable that this could happen to this baby.
The Shelby County Sheriff Office is currently investigating this case. As more develops, we'll make sure we bring it to you on air and online at CBS42.com. In Chelsea, Courtney Chandler, CBS 42 News.
My mic was muted the whole time. I was talking to y'all boys. Y'all wasn't hearing nothing. Damn. Anyway, they said they can have them wolf dogs in Alabama. You know, wolves. I was trying to. Y'all probably didn't hear none of that when I was telling you I was trying to get me one maybe back in 2012 when I had Nitro. You know, I had Nitro little mate brother too. He was a one-timer. He was off Crazy Eyes in Shakur. His name was Little Man. And that's the one I tell you I messed up on the treadmill. But anyway, 2012, I was trying to get me a full wolf. But I knew I had to get it from the West Coast or up north, like in Maine or something like that. And the thing is, like I was saying, it's illegal to import them into South Carolina because they won't, you know, you can't have no exotic dog animals like that without having some type of license. And they said specifically the wolves and stuff, you know, they don't want you to bring them in full wolves. So, you know, I guess they don't want an epidemic like the hogs. And, you know, once they get out there wild, they start breeding. We have a problem over in South Carolina because the way our weather is, they just live out there in the woods. They won't have no problem surviving out there in the woods in South Carolina. Plenty food to eat, and the weather's gonna be kind of mild on both ends. The winter's not gonna be too cold, and they can go off in the woods on hot summers and hit the rivers and stuff like that. So yeah, I could kind of see why they don't want us to bring them. But I definitely was trying to get me one. But like Legion say, that one right there looked like they was full-blooded, man. They was kind of full wolf, the ones them folk had, and it probably was full wolf. But only thing about a full wolf, they say they're not good guard dogs. They don't bark as if a dog would bark when somebody come in the yard. They don't bark like that. And then, you know, they're not the type of dog you would want for a protection dog or anything like that. For the little research I did do. But I'm quite sure the dog will protect you if you raise him up from a cub. Any dog will protect you in that manner. You know what I'm saying? But as far as training them, I don't know. But who's to say you can't train one, man? You just gotta, once somebody show him it can be dead, then they have a reason why he did that, or oh, this and that and this and that. Man, some things you just can't predict. You know, it just is what it is. Some things you don't know why it happened or why they can do things like that. It is what it is. Is what it is. Man, what been going on in that game dog world? I seen one brother, he was talking about tracing the pedigrees. When it comes to tracing pedigrees, man, how y'all brothers feel like about tracing pedigrees? Because he was saying something about only using the best dogs in the pedigree or something. If I didn't get him wrong, what he was saying, maybe I misunderstood him, but he was saying only using the best dogs in the pedigree as far as the traits wise. But my thing is, you got to go off of the actual pedigree, because you can't really use the traits unless it's like if you got a dog that's scatterbred, and he got about 7 to 8, different dogs in the first 2 generations, then you pretty much got to know each one of them dogs, or you can't be worried about certain traits you can see, but some of them you're not going to be able to see, especially if they're coming off so many different lines of dogs. Hockey Lee said his friend uncle had a wolf. Yeah, they got red wolves right here in Charleston. The Charleston area got red wolves. I don't know nobody got them as pets, but I'm quite sure out in the country, I always hear a few people out there got wolf dogs out there in North Myrtle Beach area or different parts of the country area. But not too many people got them on this side of town. Things you gotta be careful. I always want me one though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know how I would keep it in a cage or what. I guess you have to have open land for it, because you can't keep one of them kind of dogs just tied down, because that dog made to roam the country, so you definitely can't keep them tied down on a chain or nothing like that. You got to let them roam in some property, like a farm or some type of, at least some acres. Let them be able to move around, or he will get loose and probably dip off and never come back. Now, this last one I got, this last little bit of news I'm going to get on, and then we can talk about whatever dog talk. This read about this dude who had 2 German Shepherds he left in the back of his truck dead. I don't know if they died in the truck, he put them in there alive, or he put them in there dead and just left them back there and forgot to take them out. I ain't sure exactly how it happened. You know what I'm saying? But it happened, and this is a little situation right here.
Arkansas, where police found 2 German Shepherds dead inside a pickup truck. It's believed both were left there for at least a week. As WREG's Mike Suriani reports, the owner of the dogs has been arrested and neighbors are shocked over what happened.
Some of the time the dogs used to run the streets and I had to make them put them up. Yeah, they said like a couple of German Shepherds or something.
Stanley and Penny Sims are shocked to learn those 2 German Shepherds were found this week, dead in this pickup belonging to their neighbor, Gary Husky.
I do know that he had the dogs in the truck, and once the neighbors found out, that's when they was all concerned about, and that's why they called the police.
Police, along with members of Blytheville Animal Services, made the gruesome discovery, arrested Husky, and charged him with 2 counts of aggravated animal cruelty.
We used to call it the police and everything about the dogs running around and stuff. So they've been over there several times.
Penny Sims snapped these pictures showing the investigation and workers decked out in white hazmat suits.
And I knew something was going on because the dog catcher had garbage bags and everything.
According to police, Husky said he put the dogs in his truck, quote, to keep them away from a house fire to the residence, end quote. But police say there was no record of a fire at Husky's house. Stanley and Penny Sims say they can't imagine why this happened.
And I hated it had to end up like that. And I didn't know he was capable of doing stuff like that, but now I see. But I feel sorry for him, I really do.
For your news leader in Blytheville, I'm Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Husky is being held in the Mississippi County Jail and could face felony charges. A spokesperson with the Blytheville PD says animal abuse like this will not be tolerated.
Damn, man. I was talking to King Long Swipe. King Long Swipe, you ain't even hear me, did you, big dog? I was reading your comment up there, man. You say we need to unite and stop all the bickering. You know, and I agree with you with all that, but sometimes brothers bicker for nothing. Sometimes brothers need to be checked on certain things. You know, it just is what it is, man. One thing about it, a lot of these brothers, like I said, got too much pride to say you got a great dog and I got a great dog. You know what I'm saying? They want to say just they got a great dog or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I dropped a link right now, and everybody who will mention my name in a bad way, nobody want to get up here and talk. Let me go ahead and drop. Let me see that link at real quick. I'm gonna drop the link. Go dog story for dog story. Buck City, what it is, what it is. Dog story for dog stories. Dang, man. Y'all done made Buck mad, man. Buck, what's going on with you? You ain't came up with nothing for Michael Myers yet? I ain't tripping on it. No, I'm just asking. I got a few of my old dogs. But I wouldn't expect you to get up on that link. You can get up there if you want to, dog. But a lot of y'all brothers don't like to get on the link when you ain't arguing about something. Just because I asked you about your dog, that don't mean I'm arguing. Or that don't mean I'm trying to talk shit to you. Damn. What we supposed to do? We up here talking about dogs. Talk about dogs, ain't it? Shit. I know that damn black and white dog you advertising on Facebook, Buck, that dog don't look like he got no Mayday in it, but it might do. It might do. It look like an old Kobe dog though. Let's talk about traits, man. Let's talk about the dogs that you advertising. What kind of traits they got for these brothers taking these dogs in these different competitions? And I'll tell you the traits of my dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you the traits of my dogs, Buck, and you tell me the traits to the ones you advertising. Let's talk logical, man. Get some of them brothers that be down in your chat, Buck. That be always talking when y'all gathering up 5 and 6 deep. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk. Let's talk dog stories, man. Shit. See, at the end of the day, man, what I done figured out, King Long Swipe. See, I think you just starting to tune in and watching the videos. That's what you told me a little while ago. See, this dog ain't crazy, man. That's why I see why a lot of brothers just do what they do and don't worry about what none of them others doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what none of them other brothers doing, because a lot of people don't got no goals in this thing, man. A lot of people content on being where they at and content on bringing you down to their level. At the end of the day, and like I always said, man, it's pay attention to a lot of this stuff out here what these brothers doing, man. Pay attention. Y'all brothers are going around. Fat Bill just told you something. About 2 weeks ago, Fat Bill told you some good info. Some good info. Y'all heard that? Y'all let that go in one ear and out the other. But y'all willing to go on a charade for the brothers out here. These brothers out here in the dog community. Y'all willing to go day for day, get up early in the morning, go on a rampage, get up this, get up that, for nothing. on a brother that you ain't gonna be able to affect, period. But I look like you, so it's easier for you to tear me down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Arrowhead, I seen Arrowhead up in the winner circle this weekend, man. One thing about it, them boys, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, man, them boys, every video I seen, every picture I seen, look like them boys had a good time. Look like them boys was doing it up. And like I said, I ain't sure if some of y'all brothers wasn't in here then, but damn, boy, them rewards them boys had. Shit, I'd love to have one of them bulldog heads sitting on my shelf. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on my shelf. Big salute to South Bottom Kennels, man. You've been talking about that thing for a minute. You know, like I told you now, next time you gotta have, I ain't sure if you had it this time, but next time you gotta have them ribs and them barbecue sandwiches and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what it is, down South Bottom. This is what it is, dog. And gas and go, man. Salute to you, my brother. I ain't sure if you heard me give you salutes earlier because my mic was messing up, but salute to you, dog. Seeing you out there, Fat Bill, Mr. Boudreaux, everybody, man. Y'all boy, look, y'all enjoy yourselves. Now we talked about it at the beginning of the video, putting water in your dog food. You know, keeping the dogs hydrated, keeping the dogs, because especially some of that dog food be extra dry, and a lot of dogs eat dog food, just gobble it down real fast. And when they do it like that, they don't have time to break down in their system the same way it does when they eat it slow. You know, so that's what the water gonna help the food break down as well, and it's gonna have, you know, dog with more water in the system. And in the summer days, you know, we need more water in the system. Now, I will tell y'all brothers some stuff for fleas. Big Logic, what's going on, fam? I will tell y'all brothers something for fleas. My brother was asking me about fleas earlier, and you know, I was just telling him I pretty much used the Seresto collar on my dogs, and you know, the ground be pretty much straight for the last few years. You know, I throw my lime down, but my lime just for like smell and stuff like that, but not fleas. As far as the ground wise, my fleas been good. I just been using the Seresto collars. But if you're having problems with the ground, you got Primitive. I think brothers spray that on the ground or something like that. Yes, sir. Big salute to all my brothers that's watching from afar that's not in the chat. Now, see, hey Buck, man, me and Meliella gonna start going live together, man. Next live I do, I'm gonna have Meliella on her own little seat over there on the side too. But everybody, man, we this chat here, we show pictures of us with our dogs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop that, dog. You gotta stop that, Buck, man. See, I ain't really going off on y'all right now, you know, because y'all will get the blunt end of the stick that it really ain't deserved for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stop that, dog. You know, so enough is enough. Like I said before, man. You know, folk letting you live, dog. When you can't have dogs and you still and you busting moves, folk letting you live. And I ain't even talking about me, man. When you moving like that, you don't make enemies. That's an asshole move from the start. You know, you don't make enemies. You the only one out here making enemies and can't have dogs. And that, damn, that's saying 1 + 1 = 8. Marcel Shepard, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, put a Michael Myers puppy on your live, Buck City. Let's see what the Michael Myers puppies look like. See, now they'll get up there 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, talk about this. But all I want to talk about is some dogs, man, some pedigrees. Damn. If you want to say Boas, this a backyard, that, that's cool. Hit the link. Come on up here and let's talk about it. But damn. Y'all boys be some high sedated dog, man. Y'all never want to talk about dogs with a person who don't agree with y'all. Everybody gotta agree with you that talk dogs with y'all, brothers. Can't I have my own opinion and still be cool with you? Damn. Y'all boys didn't realize that bully stuff ain't work yet. It don't work, man. They got a couple places for a bully, but there's more one place is more common than the other. You know. And I know all y'all boys old enough to come from that same era we come from. The bullies nowadays is different from the era we grew up in. We all grew up in that same era. And you know where the bullies went at the end of the day. All the ones that was real bullies in school, when they really jumped off in the street, it wasn't hitting on shit. Oh yeah. Brother Al here said it was good to meet a lot of folks he met and seeing these chats. Yes, sir, brother. I know it was, man. You get to put faces with names and all that type of stuff. Now, King Long Swipe say he want to see how the Pitskis run side by side with the game pit. Then you gotta somehow or another you gotta set it off. You know what I'm saying? Set off whatever kind of challenge you're trying to set off. Make your Pitski do something and challenge somebody to do it with their game bred pit, whatever it is. The same way they got challenges for dances and all this and all that. Set it off. Make that Pitski do something. And then can call somebody out with it. Or this call out the pit bull community in general. Somebody else step to the challenge. Somebody will step to the challenge, buddy. Them boys like to compete over here in the dog. And that one thing about that pit bull community. They love to compete. That's the bad thing about it. They love to compete a little too much. And they're willing to say anything to get on top. Sometimes you got to say what's right, not every damn thing. What's some high performance lines? Old Grower 75 ass. I think all the lines high performance, tell you the truth, bro. I will say, we haven't seen a whole lot of Kobe lines that would say Kobe like if we get the paper, the 4th generation paper, it don't really say Kobe. We don't see a whole lot of that stuff. All our dogs trace back to Kobe. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about, as far as the high performance, I think the Jeep, the Eli, the Red Boy Jocko, I think pretty much all the lines, man, throwing off some high performance dogs these days. The Mexican Eli, the Boudreaux stuff, the Garner stuff. It's just you gotta weed out what's what, see what you lacking in your program, and add that part to your program. I seen where they say like some good Red Boy Jocko dogs crossed with some of that Frisco stuff and made some phenomenal dogs, and I can believe it. I seen a lot of Jeep Red Boy make some great dogs. You know what I'm saying? It just, like I said, all the lines I think high performance. It just come back to getting it from the right person who breeding the right way. And getting the high quality dogs that you want. Because high performance can be, a brother may mistake that and think you mean a dog that's just really hyper on the chain, or a souped up acting dog. When you can mean a dog that's built to last, a dog that's built like a Chevy or a Ford, or whichever one of them y'all brothers like. What I mean by high performance is what they call the fast lane, or a brother who willing can take any of them lines and put some top dollars on it. Back in them days. Now I'm talking about nothing now. That's why I say pretty much me. If to do the training I need to do, I need a dog that's gonna be alert, dog that's gonna be on point, dog that want to listen, a dog that's ready to learn. And I have to look at all the lines. See, I know what the Red Boy Jocko gonna do when it comes to that type of stuff, but I don't know what a straight Mr. Boudreaux dog gonna do when it comes to training on that type of stuff. But what I do, I observe what Samurai over there doing with his stuff, because I think he running some Eli stuff somewhere up in there. So I observe how his dog doing on certain levels, and the thing about it, man, that's when it's gonna all come down to these brothers who putting their neck out on the line, these brothers who putting their dogs out there showing you, these brothers who be tired and they still drop videos showing you their dogs training and all that type of stuff. Man, that's why I don't be trying to knock these old schoolers, man. But when is the brothers nowadays gonna get the props they deserve? If I'm looking for an Eli dog with performance, I can only go by what these brothers is showing me. I can't go by I'm glad I just said this because I want to speak on something I seen on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I can't go about certain videos I see on Facebook all the time. I gotta go like on how these brothers got these YouTube channels and they actually showing me what these dogs doing, how these dogs reacting, and they're on the other side of the country. You know what I'm saying? They're on the other side of the country. But let me address something real quick before I forget it on my head, man. I was looking on Facebook and it just be tickling me to death, man. And I'm talking about, I can't understand it. How y'all brothers get up there and down a brother for saying, okay, for one, if the brother say he got a 2 or 3 time winner, whatever, that's him, right? Okay, the first thing you say is the dog ain't this or the dog ain't that because he ain't got no scratches on him. In my days, we was trying to get stuff to heal these dogs up so they wouldn't have scratches on them, period, anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get kicks out of having a dog with scratches on them. That just means you didn't try to heal the dog up. Y'all forgetting a lot of that aftercare when it come to y'all newer generation. When it came to them dogs. That's why your dog walking around looking like it been through war and all kind of stuff like that. Back in our days, we had stuff that rubbed it on the dog legs, all kind of different things, and try to heal all that stuff. It wasn't no kick to try to say, oh, my dog look like he got battle scars. At the end of the day, sometimes, I guess that can be your weapon. If your dog looking like he came in and didn't do too much of nothing, and then he did do something, that's catching somebody off guard. But for a brother to say, or down another brother on Facebook because their dog not scarred up on Facebook, like what is the dog community built off of? What kind of integrity is the dog game built off of? Do y'all to get mad when I say anything that I feel like is my opinion on it and get you mad? Y'all to talk all kind of shit about that, but won't say nothing to these brothers that get up there and say, man, that dog, look at that. He ain't got no scars. He ain't got this. What he supposed to have on Facebook? What you want me to do? Get up here and get myself in trouble to prove to you this dog is what? You're not going to believe me if I told you? So all that starting is a whole argument. This is starting from nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's no point. Like, it just showed the ignorance in this dog community, man. It just showed a few ignorance. And then some brothers follow into it. You know what I'm saying? If a brother told me about, oh, look at this, look at the scars on him, he ain't did nothing. Man, listen here, man. That shit don't mean nothing to me. At the end of the day, don't mean nothing to me, period. Because one, I ain't living like that. And two, I know when I was living like that, I got stuff for all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mad Doctor say he don't know who got the best Kobe dogs now, but back then they had it. Hey, no. That's something brothers should have preserved a little bit more than what they did. Them Kobe dogs. Brothers slept on them Kobe dogs when a lot of these Eli and Jeep and Red White Jocko dogs, and even though they coming off some of that Kobe stuff, I'm talking about when you got Kobe name all through the pedigree. Miss who that is? 12-7. I don't know how to pronounce that, man. MKN Fit 12-782. What do you use to make scars go away? It just depends on the color of your dog, man. And like I said, what I'm telling you now ain't for you to go out there and do nothing illegal. Just for if you got scars, especially if you're trying to go into shows and stuff like that. Man, that sulfur stuff works better than you would believe it. You know what I'm saying? That sulfur stuff, especially when you're using it right, it works better than you would believe it. Now, when you got a black dog, it's you got to do a little bit, it just depends. That sulfur gonna work regardless, but it's gonna turn on a black dog. The scar is gonna turn white. So you just keep working your sulfur in, And eventually it'll start back turning black. Back then, you know, gotta keep rephrasing it and let you know what we're talking about past tense when we're talking about scarring them up like that. You know. Lone Swipe say rumor is Kobe took a couple old dogs from California to add to his program. Ain't no telling, man. But Kobe is known for them dogs, them black and white dogs, and them white and brown dogs, them dogs with the white heads and stuff like that. Kobe dogs is in the you know the is the base of the dogs that we got now, you know. But brothers just went their own ways and breeding them, you know, went their own ways and breeding them. Yeah, that new stock make your hair grow back, man. And they got, you know, they got different things, man, where you can get it. It's not as strong as some of that, because that new stock, I want to say, is pretty strong. That silver stuff get in your hands, you can smell it all day long, man. Even when you wash your hands and stuff, you still smell it. And that, you know the purple spray is your wound dressing, something just to keep your basically like your Band-Aid, you know. And now they make liquid liquid Band-Aids and stuff like that. So it's more high-tech stuff out here to keep these scars off the dogs. Staple, you staple your dog up, different things. A scar that you just let heal up is gonna be harder to cover up than one that you try to do some healing to. Yo, what it is?
What's going on? So you made a whole video about my father. So when we gonna link? You made content video about my dad. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I said you made content about my father. When are we going to link?
Why you asking me about linking when y'all already know how to find me? You should have.
I'm talking to you. I'm asking you. When are we going to link?
You talking to the chat because if
you
wanted to
no. I'm asking you. You went public about my father. I'm asking you as a man. When are we going to link? You made it a YouTube.
As a man,
so
listen.
When are we going to link?
Let me tell you how to move like a man. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about it.
My father. I'm asking
man,
you.
Shut your bitch ass up, man. You sound like a hoe right now, man.
I know. Look at
you.
You
Sound like a.
Hey,
I'm not mad, fam.
When we gonna link? Fuck
why
all
you
that.
asking me about linking?
When we gonna link?
Why you asking me about linking?
Are we gonna do it on YouTube?
Why you asking me about linking?
Because I want to punch your motherfucking face.
Roll up, my nigga.
Where? Give me some addresses.
Man, you sound like a hoe, man. Where?
You can say that I sound like a hoe.
Where? Yeah, you can find my address.
Made a content about my father, so I'm asking you.
Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk.
Go ahead and talk. Is we gonna do it on live?
Shut your broke ass up, man. Shut your broke ass up, man.
Who's broke?
Shut your broke ass up. Talk some StreamYard, man. Fuck you. Listen. Talk, because I'm gonna let you talk.
Fuck all that, man. I asked a very simple question.
What's the question?
When is we going to link? When and where? Let's set a date for the people. You making YouTube shit. You made it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this shit. Yeah. You made a whole motherfucking joke.
Okay. Now, since you going to talk like a bitch, I'm going to teach you like I always teach everybody else. Fuck you. Fuck your daddy. Fuck Buck City down in the chat. Motherfucker damn. Be a man. A real man don't get on YouTube. Real man come find me. Roll down up on me. Get them boys who find them up down backyard. Tell them to roll down up on me. That's what real men do. Don't get up on no motherfucking Facebook, man. Y'all niggas bitches. Your daddy a bitch, boy. I'll piss on you and your motherfucking daddy. Get your bitch ass back up in here, man. Don't come in here and talk to me like no little child, man. What's wrong with this jerk, man? Then you got a clown ass Buck City, boy. Listen here, Buck City. You was a dick and a booty ass nigga anyway, boy. Like I said before, let me drop the link for y'all hoe ass niggas. Let me drop the link for y'all hoe ass need daddy ass niggas. I'm gonna be y'all daddy tonight, boy. Like I told y'all, Sir Kennel, you down in my chat, boy. Get your bitch ass up here and represent your daddy, boy. You pussy just like your daddy pussy, boy. Don't come talk to me like a little bitch, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, man? You gonna let me talk and I'm gonna let you talk. We ain't gonna do all that back and forth shit and screaming and all that. You said, what the fuck? Before I let you on the stage, I'm answering your question. You say how to find me? Motherfucker, roll up on me. Don't come up on no YouTube talking no bullshit, bitch. You know how to find me. Look for Thompson. He got my backyard. Get that shit from him, bitch, and roll the fuck up. Let me show you how we get down on this side of town, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you and your damn daddy. Fuck Buck City and his all the shit he got going on. The fuck is y'all talking about? You act like I give a fuck, Sir Killers, because you came up and man, you sound like a bitch, dog. Let me let the boys hear your voice, dog. You sound like a pussy asshole, man.
Hey,
talk,
man.
talk,
You over here muting like a bitch, man.
Yo,
You
listen,
muting this shit.
because it's my
Answer
shit,
the question, nigga. When
I
is
done
we
answered
meeting,
it.
nigga, so I can
answered
knock your bitch
Listen,
ass
nigga, you talking police shit, nigga. Roll up,
Hey,
nigga, and do what you
man,
gonna
listen,
do, dog.
tried to
Roll up
mention
and do
a
what you
dead
gonna do,
man
my
in your
nigga.
video. You said
Man,
you was
listen,
gonna
man.
talk, I was gonna
Listen,
talk.
you
You
will be a
just talked.
dead
You
man.
put me
Listen,
on mute.
man,
I
you
ain't worried
pussy,
about
nigga.
that, homeboy.
You
I
pussy,
ain't worried
nigga.
about that. I'm
Nigga,
telling you,
nigga, what is
when
it?
we
Hey,
gonna
what
link.
is it? Nigga, what is this?
It
Initiation.
was nigga, I don't need no more.
Nigga, what this is? Initiation for Buck City? Channel your pussy ass, nigga. That's why Buck City here following you to see you come up here. Y'all niggas hoes, man. Y'all ain't got no dog. Y'all bully breeders, pussies. Bunch of bully breeders, man. Fuck all y'all niggas. Man, y'all niggas ain't talking about shit, boy. Listen here. Sir Kennels keep running like a hoe. This is the second time we done jumped the box. 2 times in one night. Man, what you think? You gonna keep getting up here and ask me the same thing? When we gonna meet? When I'm telling you, real men roll up. All I'm telling y'all, brothers, when you roll up, you ain't gonna leave the same way you came. I ain't telling none of y'all I'm rolling up on y'all. Y'all looking for me. So come find me. I ain't hard to find, motherfucker. I ain't hard to find. I don't live in the country, big dog. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell you before, the same way I'm telling the rest of you. That's why you down in the chat typing. You down in the chat typing. I'm only muting you, dog, because you get up here with your bitch feelings. You want to talk about, I'm talking about a dead man. Don't get on YouTube crying about a fucking dead man, pussy. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit off YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me to talk about it, and then you're talking about me. You know, you want your 2 minutes of fame, you got it, bitch nigga. Now roll up. Yeah, you down in the chat typing I'm gay. But you in my motherfucking chat get me paid, ho. The fuck is you talking about? Don't come up if you ain't got no dog history anyway, like I told you, man. Your daddy ain't got no dog history. You ain't got no dog history, motherfucker. What the fuck you even bring your daddy up in our chats for, man? The fuck is you talking about, man? The boy say you was up there with a long sausage dog anyway. Them folk told you your dog too fucking long to be in them shows, man. The fuck out of here, dog. The fuck you talking about? You want to roll up? You ain't want to roll up on shit. You Buck City, none of y'all, man. Man, look, come on up here, sir. You want to be the pussy of the night? I'm gonna treat you like that, big dog. Hey yo, Eli Monster, man. It is what it is, big homie. You know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it, dog. Bunch of flunkies. Buck City and his flunkies. They all running back and forth. Buck City be live by the night or the morning. They all running back and forth. Flunkies, flunkies, flunkies. Sir Kennel, one of the biggest flunkies, talking about somebody talking about his dead, man. Man, listen here, man. Man, like I told you before, what you thought I was gonna get scared because you jumped up here, man? I same thing I said on my pre-recorded video. Fuck you. Fuck your old man. Fuck why you crying for and all that other shit. You've been in the game for 2 weeks. You only been in the game 2 weeks. You're already on YouTube crying and all kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to let you on now. I'm about to let you on. But you talking about where to find me? Bitch, you know where to find me at. Why you getting up on here talking instead of riding? Roll up. Real niggas roll up. Where the fuck I'm from? If I was looking for you, I'd roll up, bitch. If you ever do something to me when I get up here and I tell you I'm coming, it ain't gonna be no second video until I find you. So get up here and talk. And get up here and lie. And play them like Thompson Kennels, put on your boots type shit. How y'all say y'all gonna put on your boots and knuckle up and do all this? Go find Thompson and y'all get grouped up and come over here on my side of town. And let me show you how that shit go down over this bitch. Like, now talk.
You really a bitch made nigga, bro. Hey, you
man.
really a bitch made nigga. Every time you open your mouth, you show how much of a bitch
you on a platform tonight, man.
Hey, man, you's a bitch. You keep muting me like the hoe you is. Talking about somebody jump in the box. No, bitch, you muting me. Fuck, nigga. Fuck is you talk about, man? Now I'm asking you. I'm trying to scratch into you, pussy. Let's roll, man. Let's get some bump. Yeah, you want to troll. We doing it for content, right, whore? When we going bump, pussy? Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You ain't outside. You ain't at these shows. You not getting no medals. You ain't doing nothing. Nothing. Talking about somebody got what the dog, sausage dog. Yeah, first place condition, second place condition. Yeah, let's talk dogs. But I don't want to talk dogs. I'm trying to punch on your motherfucking face, nigga. What's up? When we going to link? And don't do all the extra shit. Answer the question. Can we get some bump in, pussy? You calling me all these names, you're saying all this bullshit. Can we get some bump? Yes or no, fuck nigga? Fuck is you talking about, man?
Am I allowed to talk now?
Man, do what you do. It's your channel, right? At least you ain't mute a nigga, bitch
Nah,
ass nigga. So, man, can we get some bump? Yes or no? Can we get some bump?
I ain't gonna. You asked me a fucking paragraph and you want a yes or no answer?
Can we get some bump? Yes or no?
Find me, big dog.
Now, why I gotta find you?
You get what you want to get, my nigga.
Hey, man, you a bulldog, right? What I gotta find you for? Because I ain't no fucking detective pussy.
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
You talking about street shit? You talking about street shit?
I want some bump. Can I get some bump?
Come get it then. Come get it.
Where? Where?
Yo, I ain't gotta tell y'all where, my nigga.
Where that little park at? Hey,
you already know where. You already know where, my nigga.
Where that little park at? I don't know where. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm asking you publicly.
Wherever they bury your daddy at. That's where it's at. That's where it's at, pussy.
Man,
that's where it's at, pussy.
I know, like,
man,
okay, I know.
Man, bump your motherfucking bitch ass, man. What the fuck is you talking? Yeah.
This the nigga y'all support, man.
Yeah.
Y'all support. This nigga's a bitch. Yeah, you's a bitch, homeboy. You's a bitch, nigga.
What you gonna do about it?
You's a bitch.
What you gonna do about it?
I'm trying to do something about it, but you trying to tell me.
Nah.
I don't have to do no detective work.
Real niggas don't come on YouTube and talk about it. Don't come on YouTube and talk about it.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, man. I got money.
Man, shut your bitch ass up. That's why I treat y'all like bitches. That's why I mute y'all when I feel like muting y'all. You can leave, big dog, but you'll be back up here in a minute. I'm the only thing jumping tonight, ho. Motherfucker, your channel don't never see no motherfucking numbers, bitch. The fuck is y'all niggas talking about, man? I'll let you talk for a few minutes, dog. You ain't going nowhere but down in the chat. Your bitch ass mentor down in the chat somewhere. He looking at it. Buck City Kennels. Every fucking day, you pelling the motherfucking damn dog up here and can't get up here and talk about shit. Seeing your little flunkies up here, can't talk about shit. You know, don't get mad with me because I tell you, y'all boys don't deserve to be around some around them boys. Man, you a flunky, dog. You ain't got no, your backbone weak, Sir Kennels. You ain't shit, dog. You know, you don't got the backbone of a pocket pit bull, fam. And you trying to run up on a gang dog. You know what I'm saying? You weak, homie. You know what I'm saying? You weak, dog. You know, it just is what it is. You talking about meeting me, dog. If I wanted to meet y'all, I would have rolled up. I wouldn't have got on YouTube, want to talk about shit. So that dude Thompson Kennels, he got my motherfucking address. Y'all niggas some hoes. Y'all ain't want my motherfucking address, nigga. I'm in the motherfucking heart and city of Conway, Myrtle Beach, any of that shit. Come find me, pussy. Anybody in these areas know how to find me, man. Anybody in these areas know how to find me. Tell them you're looking for Hirsch motherfucking dog and point you in the right motherfucking direction. And that's all you got to do, fam. You know what I'm saying? And you do all the recording from there. You know, fuck all that shit you talking about. You know, you talking about that pussy shit. You know, when one of y'all boys come over here, I'm gonna show you what time it is. Like I say, all that talking shit, don't bring it to YouTube, dog. Don't bring it to YouTube. And I hope this is your mentor right here.
Hey, you kind of scared, bruh.
Man, what you gonna talk about? We talking about some dogs.
And he called you out for that fade, and you kind of ducked it. I mean, just being real. You ducked the fade.
I'm gonna let you talk tonight, dog.
Hey, you said okay, that's cool. I mean, but you sat up here and talked about that man's dad, all of this, and he hit you up, just asking for a gentleman fade, and you ducked it like a pussy. You's a bitch, dude.
Okay, you finished talking.
You's a punk ass bitch.
Oh, you finished talking.
You a punk bitch, boy.
First of all, that boy listen, if that boy that lay hands on me, boy, I guarantee he'll see the graveyard and he'll lay right beside his daddy. He ain't no motherfucking fair fade with no pussy ass nigga like y'all, man. What the fuck? I'll pistol whip your bitch ass buck. You want to get up here on a real channel to talk for a few minutes, man? Man, you's a hoe that keep your dog full of shit and shoot dogs with pelicans, and you ain't got no dog background, and you're living off what the fuck Maul cunt got over there, making that man hot, because every time you get up here, I'm going to talk shit about his motherfucking ass. But I ain't going to do it tonight, because you's the hoe tonight, Buck City. You know, you's the hoe tonight. You's a bitch. Sir Kennel's a bitch. His daddy a bitch. And whoever else want to run with him a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't do no fighting unless you my homeboys, and I'm too old for that shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you put one hand on me, I guarantee you they're going to show you where you're going to be at. That's why I'm telling you. I don't know why you even come on YouTube with that shit. Get my address for them boys who got my address. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to any of y'all niggas. It don't make no difference who it is. You know? Stop talking that tough talk and show me what time it is, man. You know? All that tough ass talk, man. Y'all boy like it because it get y'all kicks. But at the end of the day, I done been through that shit. And at the end of the day, I can see through y'all. Y'all pussy, man. Y'all ain't want to do shit. That boy get up here talking with a fucking damn squeak in his voice already, man. The hell he talking about, man? I slapped the shit out of that boy. And he talking about some fucking come square up with a fair fight. Where the park at and this and that. Man, listen here, man. Get on, Sir Kennels, go find you a boy to play with, dog. Go find you a boy to play with. And Buck City, you's a bitch, dog. You ain't never been on my motherfucking level, homie. Ever. You know, you should feel honored. I just let you talk for 15 seconds, bitch. And one thing about me, I ain't gonna take this shit and play 2 channels at one time and play it tomorrow and all that type of shit. Man, listen here. Buck City, you a bitch, you ain't kicking no ass. And that motherfucker Sir Kennels ain't kicking no ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me because I tell you ain't kicking no ass. You know, don't get mad at me because you ain't got no dog game. Don't get mad at me because me and the mad doctor could talk about these Kobe dogs and y'all can't talk about shit. That's what y'all get mad about. Y'all some overgrown ass motherfuckers just got in the dog game. Y'all niggas same age I am. And getting mad at me because y'all just got in the dog game 2 years. Listen here, man. You gonna listen to me talk before I let you back up in this chat, because I'm gonna let you back up on my panel because y'all niggas be getting up here talking about nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you know, really, you don't deserve to be on my panel, man. You's a bitch. You ain't do shit birthing these dogs for you even be on my damn panel. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing how you jacking my damn dick, man. Go to your little independent channel you got over there, dog, and do a replay of my shit when I do my shit. You know, that's all y'all brothers do. Like I said before, fuck you, fuck Sir Kennels, everything he stand for, and whoever else want to ride with him. Put y'all dog game up and put y'all whatever other kind of game y'all want to bring to the table up. And when I'm looking for Liquid Lucky and when I'm looking for badass, I ain't gonna get on YouTube and say how to find you, badass. You know, I'm gonna find you on the back street because it's real on this side of town. I ain't gonna take that shit to YouTube. If you want to do something, do it. Stop all that talking and that trying to gas a brother up. Hear that bullshit? Don't get mad at me because Michael Myers is a champion with no opponents. Kraken Kennel, a.k.a. Elmer James Givens, a.k.a. Buck City Kennels, a.k.a. Can't Have No Dogs, a.k.a. Still Get Selling Dogs. Man, listen, man, you better stay in your place, big dog. You was a hoe. I'll slap the shit out your bald head ass, man. With that iron, dog. And take whatever you got in your damn pocket because you a bitch. Listen, man, ain't nobody need to be no referee. Eli, I salute y'all, brothers. Ain't no referee because when they talk about putting one hand on me, it's going to be, you're going to see it on the news, dog. I can promise you that. Sir Kennel, you know how much of a hoe you is to be in my chat when I'm saying you ain't your daddy pussy? You think that shit bothers me by you putting a emoji in my chat, big homie? You know, that showed me how much feminine you got in you, dog. I'm an alpha, big homie. That shit don't bother me, dog. You know, I know when I'm telling you and Buck, it bother y'all. Michael Myers a champion with no opponents. And you up here crying about your damn daddy. And when your daddy ain't got no pit bull credentials and you ain't got no pit bull credentials. You know? And your daddy ain't the first one to die, because if you come over here looking for me, they got a place for you too, dog. Yeah. Sir Kennel's the big man of the night. Sir Kennel's the big mad man of the night. He big man. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. I'll let you on again, sir. You want me to drop that link for you? Let you talk for a few minutes. Man, listen here. Man, you think I'll waste my time fighting the Sir Kennels and the Buck City Kennels? Them niggas trying to get on my level, man. Them niggas can kiss my motherfucking ass and do what they gonna do when they see me. The fuck I look like fighting scum in bottom of the barrel? What I got to prove by fighting scum in the bottom of the barrel? That's why I'm talking the shit I want to talk now, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Scum and bottom of the barrel. And until they prove otherwise, I'm gonna keep calling them scum and bottom of the barrel. Look at this fool down in my chat texting. Man, listen here, man. I smoke crack, but you texting in my chat. It's all good, big homie. Man, listen here. One thing about it, I didn't say nothing to that dude, so he had no business saying nothing to me from the start. You know what I'm saying? You said something to me, it ain't no limit what the fuck I can say to you. Y'all boys living in a different society, man. When you start shit with people, don't be crying when shit get brought to your ass. I don't give a fuck who you is. You know what I'm saying? You better stay in your fucking lane then. You know, stay in your fucking lane. Or rep for that man. You know what I'm saying? Rep for the man. Don't type for the man, rep for the man. At the end of the day, it is what it is, man. That's why I'm me and you, man. That's why my channel do what it do and your channel do what it do, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take you 2 weeks to get what I done got in 30 minutes when it comes to damn views. And I ain't even got nowhere near where I'm trying to get at, man. Oh, long swipe. We in the Carolinas, big dog. See, y'all in California. Let me explain something, how we do that thing over here. We playing for keeps over here, big homie. I ain't none of them little young bucks, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on 50. You can best believe you touch me, like I told you before, that whatever you talking about, just be prepared. Let your mama and them know you ain't coming back the way you left. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. You know, it is what it is. Man, salute to all y'all brothers. One thing about it, it ain't my fault. Y'all cool. I'm cool with y'all boys. I'm good. You know, I can't help y'all a bunch of wannabes, man. Brothers call y'all out. Y'all get up there and want to pick at brothers and y'all ain't got no dog history. Y'all get up there because some of these bully brothers might want to say certain things about pit bulls. Y'all trying to act like y'all such pit bull enthusiasts and y'all got so much history in these pits and y'all ain't did shit in the dogs, man. Y'all boy weak as hell, man. All y'all motherfuckers badass down in the chat, Sir Kennels, you know what I'm saying? Buck City, all y'all, man. Y'all weak as hell, man. The whole fucking damn crew, weak. Hey, y'all can shut me up about this talking some dog talk, man. You know what I'm saying? That South Bottom show was the shit, tall stranger. That shit was the shit, dog. That's why they hating. They ain't hating on South Bottom right now, but they hating because these brothers out here making these big moves with these pits, and Buck City out here stealing magazine money. Buck City, get your ass up here and tell me what you did with that magazine money. Matter of fact, the link down in the chat. We want to know what you did with that magazine money, motherfucker. Since you want to bring your happy ass over here. Them boys say where that magazine money at, Buck City. Holler at us. Link down in the chat, big homie. Where that magazine money at? That's what you need to be talking about right now. Tell me about that magazine money. Them boys want to know where that shit at. You talking about you need more and you supposed to be publish that shit, big dog. Come up here and talk. Come up here, Buck. Sir, nah, get your bitch ass down, sir. I don't want to talk to you. You a hoe. I want to talk to the man with the magazine. Bring the magazine man up here. You just a Sir Kennel, you just a hoe. I treat any kind of way I want to treat. And right now, it ain't your time, big dog. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got enough game with all credentials to get up here right now. And Buck City, you need to tell these boys why you stole their magazine money. That's what we want to figure out right now. Unless Sir Kennel can answer that. Man, Pelican Buck gonna sit his ass down. Tomorrow I'm gonna be up here with Mellow Yellow. We doing a challenge. Everybody get up here and show their dogs and got the dog damn challenge. Except for watch how Kraken do it. Buck City do it. Yeah, you're right. Bullshit is bullshit. Only way you find bullshit at is you go to Buck City Yard. Find a cage full of bullshit. Cage full of bullshit. At the end of the day, big dog, show me a professional channel. All I see is a bunch of we choosing sides at the end of the day. You can't be professional about in the community that brothers ain't being professional in. All I asked him was what he did with the magazine money. How professional can you get about anything else? Brothers giving money, brothers coming to me and say, ask this fool what he did with the magazine money and why our book ain't out yet. You know, so I dropped the link. So what else we want to talk about professional? How he shot them dogs with them pellet guns? How he up here talking about a pussy ass motherfucker like Sir Kennels want to fight when all he got to do is get Thompson Kennels to show him where I stay at? Fuck boy, since you want to post what you call it? GPS or whatever the fuck that shit is when you do the Google Earth type shit. Man, listen, man, these boys hoes, man. Wannabes that want to be seen. I don't think they want to be seen in that way though. All right, Nixon, what's going on? What's going on? Buck City disappeared and I asked him about that magazine money. You talking about fighting, he want to show up. You come fight these brothers about this magazine money, Buck City. That's what you come do. There go that link for Buck City. All Sir Kendall's gonna talk about is where he want to meet up at, where he gonna meet up at, where he gonna meet up at. Man, you went way to that damn dog show. You could have came way and found me. Fuck all that shit you talking about. Y'all boy want to be somewhere where shit can get broke up at. I want to be somewhere where I can get away scot-free. Y'all ain't talking about nothing, man. I ain't talking about my brothers down in the chat. Salute to them brothers. Yellow One down in the chat. You know, Carolina Bulldogs been rocking with me for a minute down in the chat. I had them boys. They must be on Buck City channel right now, on Sir Kendall's channel. Oh yeah, dog man G. He keep his dogs in shit. And I ain't talking about no regular shit. I'm talking about grade A shit. I'm talking about how brothers got these diamonds, and we want flawless diamonds. We want the damn princess cuts. We want A grade diamonds. We don't want no cloudy shit. This brother keep his dog in grade A dog shit. You know what I'm saying? Grade A dog shit. Top of the line hockey. And you mean to tell me them folks say they found the gun? They got the dog shot up, and they found the gun when they, man, them people, how the hell all them people that was protesting, this is what I want to know, all my brothers and sisters, right? All them people that was protesting, spending gas money, coming across the country to come to his court trial. You think they just said, they just forgot that shit? Where all them people went at? All them people just disappeared. Ain't no way in the hell. That's why I say, he got something going on. I don't know what he got going on. But he gonna keep bringing his ass on this channel till we gonna figure it out. Talk about some damn wanna fight. You ain't doing shit. 7-8 of them ain't doing shit. None of y'all boys ain't kicking no ass from what I hear. From the boxing community to the dog community. Y'all boys just a bunch of talk. Talking. Ain't fighting nothing. Big Logic, what's going on down there? Hey, man, listen here, man. I'm just trying to make it. Shit, I wasn't even going to go live that long tonight. But Sir Kendall want to get up here. I'll let you talk however long you want to talk, Sir Kendall. You know, you can talk however long you want to talk, though. But I mean, it just is what it is. What you expect me to say, though? Man, them boys say, all them boys fat, chubby, and think they bullies and ain't doing shit. From Buck City, 7-8, all of them. And salute to my chubby brothers with them hard hands that knocked them brothers out. I done went to war with plenty of them. Back to back. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, these boys I'm talking to today in this panel, pussy. So that's why I'm talking like that. You know, you got time to be professional. My brothers, when I do my interviews, we don't go through all that stuff, man. These boys clowns, man. Clowns. The type that go back, get my videos, play this, play that, play this, play that. Oh yeah, Dog G. You gotta let Dog G say, you know how long you gotta let shit sit to turn it white. You damn right. That shit turned to like a fossil. That shit like it's fossilized. That's when I tell you, that's what we call hockey. That's what hockey is down here. That white shit that Buck City had all in his cage. You know what I'm saying? The slow learning, Man, y'all boys better leave me alone, man. Y'all boys better leave me alone. The slow learning disability boxing community better leave me the hell alone before I get them boys in that boxing community to get on y'all ass. Y'all know y'all ain't kicking no ass over there. You damn sure ain't kicking no ass in the pit bull community. We done got y'all up. Y'all cover up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cover up. Y'all, you use damn Rasta Man, Boom, and Garcia and all that. Y'all shit is up. Y'all ain't fighting. Y'all ain't kicking no ass. Y'all right here acting like y'all tough, acting like y'all promoting shit, and ain't fighting, and ain't doing shit. Ain't doing shit. Wouldn't know what a good game dog look like if you seen one, dog. You wouldn't know what a good game would look like if you seen it. And Buck City, we waiting on you to get up here and tell us about that damn magazine money that you done stole from them boys out there. Live your life, dog. What's going on with your big homie? We waiting on Buck City to tell us about that magazine money he stole. He was in my chat until I started talking about that magazine money. That motherfucker running on that magazine money, boy. He running from that shit, boy. He running. The boy say 60 days to take some shit to turn white. Boy, look at here. All I know is all the shit when the cage was white. Whole cage was full of white shit. You can't tell me them dogs ain't had parvo. And he up in my damn chat talking about a damn fight and he ain't never fought nobody in his damn life. Man, I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet money he can't pull none of his old school. Nobody that don't like him, that do like him, that say they fought him in the streets. And these brothers keep talking about a damn fighting this and fighting that. Man, y'all ain't fighting out a damn person. That's why when you run into a motherfucker who done been through it, man, I ain't gassed up off that weak shit y'all talking about, man. You think I ain't gonna talk my shit? Man, y'all boys weak as hell. Hey, Sir Kennels, though, Sir Kennels, I advise you to at least to see the dog game before you come over here and fuck with me. You know, at least get to see the dog game. Go buy you some Jeep dogs, Red Boy Jocko dogs. Experience the dog game, man. Enjoy the game before you come fuck with me, because it ain't gonna be the same when you go back. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be the same, big dog. You know, I don't know who you think you gonna jump out on, talk about a damn fade. You know, I don't know where they do that shit at. So get your dog, play with your dogs, enjoy your dogs, get all kind of bloodlines, enjoy the shows, do all that type of stuff, dog. Concentrate on that, because the other stuff that you talking about, it ain't realistic, homie. And I don't believe you, fam. You need more people. You know, at the end of the day, I don't believe you. You know, so it just is what it is. K-Walk, what's going on? Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. Salute to you. Big salute to my brother Jasper out there holding it down. Yeah, big salute to you, my brother. Big salute to all my brothers. Big salute to Marcel Shepard down there. Marcel Shepard, big salute to you, brother. We got a great video coming soon. Great video coming soon. You know, salute to all my brothers. Hey, Pro, man. If you out there somewhere, you can always welcome to come up. Pro, the only one I ain't gonna talk shit to tonight. I should talk shit too, but I ain't gonna talk shit if you want to come up at night, Pro. You come up here. I know them boys forced you to come up there and talk shit about me that time. You know, it is what it is, dog. One thing about it, I ain't gonna hold, you know, I ain't gonna hold nothing, you know, against you. But y'all boys just gotta stay in y'all place. You know, you ain't got no dog history. You gotta stay in the dog history community with them brothers who all y'all rookies. Y'all should have a green community, man. Well, all y'all boys who got no dog experience, y'all can just talk amongst each other. And then y'all, you know, y'all can have a commissioner that y'all send the word out to talk to the brothers with when y'all ready to come up here and talk like y'all got sense. Because y'all boys, y'all be talking shit about people, calling people names, talking about people pedigrees, and y'all ain't did nothing in the dog. I don't know, dog. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you, Street Rossi. I don't know the dude father, and I don't really get down like that. But I'm gonna tell you how that all came to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how that all came to play. I did nothing to these brothers. It all came to play with me and Samurai. Well, I had them words with Samurai. You know, I did nothing to them brothers, right? Then these brothers start making these videos on the back streets. Now on the back streets, you know, but they channel is like the back streets because nobody's watching it. But they make these videos and they talking about me, and I'm not talking about them. So I responded, right? So when I respond, then he respond. He get on a video with the boys when they talking shit about me, but then he talking about he crying and shit and talking about his. So he don't understand. This is a little boy tactic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach you how to be a fucking grown man. When you come, don't fucking complain how shit go down. Shit gonna go down how it's gonna go down. You can't control this shit once you start the shit. Just be prepared to handle it how you gotta handle it. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I would have never said nothing about that person or nobody else thing. But when you coming at me for nothing, you making up shit, you want that smoke. You want that type of drama. So don't come crying and acting like it's gonna be limits to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you come hurt me, your mama gonna be sad. So I can't try to act like I'm trying to be friends with nobody in your family at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm serious about what I'm telling y'all brothers. Touch me and somebody, you know, I'm gonna try to handle that, or you're gonna have to handle me at the same time. I ain't coming to, no matter what dog show I go to, I'm going to have fun. You want to play a gangster? I'm gonna show you how gangsters react no matter where gangsters go at. Simple as that. You know, I ain't come to play, I come to enjoy myself no matter where I go at. But one thing about it, I'll never let one of y'all pussy ass motherfuckers talk to me and make me feel some kind of way like PBK9's Hirsch dog can't do shit. Man, listen, man, I walk up on one of y'all boys and take your Newports out your pockets, man, and let my man smoke that shit in your face, man, and you ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all boys softer than fucking damn soft, dog. You know what I'm saying? Soft. But anyway, you know, when it comes to Sir Kennels, you know, I ain't really got no problem with his folk. But at the end of the day, you know, don't come talking no shit about me and then get up there and talking a sob story about your folk in the mix of brothers talking shit about me. Same way I say about Garcia and all the rest of them brothers. Don't be getting on no channel with brothers and 7 men on a panel, and then you got 4 of them brothers talking shit about somebody. Don't be crying when somebody talking trash about you because you rolling in that Cadillac deep with them boys when they came and shot my house up. And just because you didn't pull the gun out, you think I ain't gonna ride on your bitch ass if I knew you was in that car? You getting it too. I don't give a fuck if you pull out the window or not. You was with them, you getting it the same way. And that's how I had it on YouTube. You on the channel talking that shit. When you start talking, no rules, no rules bar. It just is what it is. You know, it just is what it is. Like I said, I'm going through my own personal shit over here for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I didn't get on YouTube with it, you know, because certain things, if you say to me, when it comes to certain things, I ain't gonna get on YouTube and respond. I'm gonna go find certain kennels. And thing about it, I left that life alone, you know. And thing about it, I know y'all boys is pussy, so I just talk to y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, you only want to fight around that dog show crowd. Like you say, meet me at a dog show. That's the only crowd you want to fight around. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to grab you and you want to be screaming, oh, what I'm gonna do? Screaming, somebody can hold you back and all that type of stuff. And that's what y'all want, man. I'm not used to that shit like that, dog. Once shit get to a certain level with me, I'm used to other stuff. So like I told you before, don't ask me no questions on YouTube. Just handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Every day, handle your business however you're gonna do it. And don't talk to me about none of that shit. I'm up here to talk about pedigrees, dogs, and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to talking trash and not in somebody's faces, that's when it comes to all of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got to understand. Don't get up here if your feelings go get hurt too bad and say something that you're going to be crying and acting like a bitch about. You know? Because at the end of the day, it ain't no telling what somebody going to say to you. You think if them boys was in my face, they'd be talking like they talking now? I could promise you on everything I love, they won't be saying none of this shit they saying now. Period. They'll be acting like my best fans if they was in front of me right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just is what it is. You know, one thing about it, man, like I said before, if you don't want me to say your dogs was in shit, keep them in clean cages. You know, if you don't want me to say you got feminine traits, don't get up here on YouTube and act like it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to represent Buck City, them kennel, I don't give a damn who you is, man, woman, or whatever. You know, I'm talking the most shit, Mary Faulkner, because I can back it up. You get up here and talk about your dogs, Mary. Talk about your dogs. We ain't taking no holds barred. Let me drop the link for you so you can talk about yours. It don't matter what you want to talk about your dog training. I can talk training. We go neck for neck, blow for blow. We're gonna scratch, we're gonna scratch. Don't get up there and type me to death. Let's talk about it. I don't discriminate on men or women. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got dog histories, you know, and this right here for you. You know, you want to represent Buck City, you can get it too. Same way I told about the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I show and prove with my dogs. What about you? What you say I don't want to do that? Why? What you an officer? What you an officer, Mary Faulkner? You say I don't want to do that. It's all good. At the end of the day, it don't matter if you're an officer or not. Everything on my channel legit. You must be talking to Buck City, one of them boys. You know. That link for you to drop your old school dog history, Mary. I don't discriminate. King Long Swipe, I can't let you in right now, big dog. This right here for Mary. I'm talking strictly to Mary. She want to get up. Everybody who gonna represent that Buck City shit tonight. Let's go, Mary. Hey, stop all that typing, Mary. I ain't disrespect you yet, did it? I disrespect you by asking you to come up here and talk your dog talk. I must be bitter nerve. Yeah. What you think? Because you a female or because you got a page like a female, I'm gonna discriminate on what I say? You can get it the same way Buck City can get it. You don't take care of your shit, you don't take care of your shit. Simple as that. The boy say go sit down and do some damn crochet, Mary. And sit your ass down. The fuck is you talking about? Why you worrying about it for? That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. Let me put this checklist out so y'all know who I'm talking to. A fake page or whatever, however, you know. One of Buck City flunkies. He got them flunkies in all sizes, shapes, and colors. I gave Mary the link. Mary Faulkner. Mary Faulkner is Buck City's agent. That's what it is. Because the way she said you don't want to do that, that made me think. Y'all see what my first response was? Mary, what you is, an agent or something? My first response, the way she said, you don't want to do that. She sounded like she was a police. Now look at Buck City up there. Mary Faulkner, right on, sister. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Mary Faulkner. Y'all keep your eyes on Mary Faulkner. Y'all keep your eyes on her. Don't trust it. Y'all see who she rolling with. Y'all see who she rolling with. Every day we figure out something new. I'm glad you showed your true colors tonight, Mary. I'm glad you showed your true colors tonight. You 26 years old. Man, shut your young dumb ass up. That's why you ain't getting your ass up here, man. Hey, I expect you not to come up here, man. I straight up play you up here on this motherfucking damn channel up here. You 26 years old. Shut your dumb, retarded looking ass up, man. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, man. 26 years old. Man, listen here, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't tell me shit, man. You should have just shut the fuck up and shouldn't have said nothing about your age. One thing I know about it, I got all Buck City flunkies down in here tonight. Ain't none of them got no dog history. None of them got no dog history. Got a 26-year-old fake snow bunny in here tonight. Man, I don't give a fuck what you is, man. Keep your ass up. Your voice don't mean shit in this chat no more. You done show me where you stand at. Your voice don't mean shit no more tonight. You know what I'm saying? You on my track. You getting pimped tonight. You my hoe tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no fucking woman. What the fuck is you talking about? You my hoe tonight. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Hey, I'm good. I'm already an hour and 45 minutes. I'm getting paid off this damn chat tonight. Not you, man. What the fuck you mean get under my skin? I'm good. I got dog credentials. I dropped the link for you to get up here and tell who you was. Don't type. You do a lot of typing, but why y'all can't get up here and talk? That's why we know y'all be agents working with Buck City. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got a deal. All y'all motherfuckers agents. And keep talking about police trying to throw brothers off this, and that. Man, listen here, man. All y'all motherfuckers agents. You know? You blew your cover when you said, oh, you don't want me to do that. When you said that. And Buck City got right up in here and backing you. Listen here, dog. To me, Team Buck don't exist, dog. You talking about brothers who ain't on my level. That's whoever level out there watching that channel. I don't get indulged in that. He on my shit. I don't watch his shit. I don't go listen to see what the fuck he talking about. You know, a brother might tell me what the fuck he talking about. I don't care about what he talking about. I don't watch his channel. That's not a channel for me. You know what I'm saying? That's not a channel for me. Period. I'm having fun too, man. I'm making money, but I'm making money doing it though. You know, you talk, you texting when you can get up here and talk. Man, you texting a bunch of bullshit. That's how I know you're a nigga acting like a hoe. A nigga with a whole tendency. That's all you is. Salute to Going Hard Reloaded in the building, man. Real dog brothers. Yeah, he sound dumb. To ask Buck City where that damn magazine money at, Mary, since you want to damn represent for him. Ask him where that magazine money at, and ask him why he can't get up here and show his dog like I'm about to show mine on my next video. And why you ain't pull out your crochet set yet, Mary? Yep. Yep. I don't know why you're typing for, man, when I give you the link. Get your old ass up here and talk for your boy. We'll have you, you won't even go up in nobody chat for now. It's all good, man. For one, you 26 years old. 2, you ain't talking to me about nothing. 3, you represent Buck City. 3, he vouching for you. All y'all sound like a motherfucking ring, like an operation. You know what I'm saying? Sound like a fucking operation. You 26 years old, and you in here hour and 46, and ain't want to touch that link. Let me drop that link again for your whole ass on my track. Gotta be a hoe you running with Buck City. Everybody he run with hoes. Just because you a female, that ain't no different. Listen here, dog. I don't give a fuck if it's a female, male, or whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? She said who she was rolling with. She said what she said, so fuck her. Like I said, fuck him, fuck Shim, whatever they want to be tonight. You know, the link there for them. You know, the link there for them. Other than that, why that old motherfucker keep talking? That Shim keep talking. Keep texting in the damn chat. A Shim with no damn dog credentials. I'll be down. Shit, me. You ain't never heard nothing about going hard with no damn pellet guns. Don't even bring that shit up with no damn real dog man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never heard nothing about that shit. The number one motherfucker, Buck City, aka Elmer James Gibbons. You know what I'm saying? Only motherfucker you heard that from, and that's a dude who never watched the dog, condition one, weighed one out, keep one, no none of that, and made a fake champion named Michael Myers, and let them folk convict them of a fake champion named Michael Myers, and he out here working with Mary Faulkner right now. I'll be damned. I asked him about that damn magazine money, and that son of a bitch disappeared. That bitch disappeared, boy. Even Mary can't answer that. Man, get your man ass up here and talk. Would you think I'm gonna respect you because you damn snow bunny? It's all good, man. It's all good. One thing about it, at the end of the day, man, you gonna ride with it, or you know you're gonna get ran over at the end of the day. You know, some gonna like it, some ain't. Like I always tell brothers, some gonna like it, some ain't, man. And all that fake talking, all that bullshit, I ain't with it. I can talk it long as y'all boys can talk it. Man, you wonder how I say this, how I say that? Because I know they pussy. I know they ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. And they talking that talk, and it ain't about none of that shit they talking about. That's why I'm talking that talk. You know? Shit. I was just chilling, man. I ain't felt like doing no damn long dog talk with y'all brothers tonight. I got these jerks want to come up here and talk, man. Let's hear. I'm gonna show you how I rep. When fallen soldiers fall on the PBK side, Sir Kennels, I'll show you how I rep over this side right here, fool. You know what I'm saying? If my dad would have failed and motherfucker would talk shit, that would be a whole different story, fam. You know what I'm saying? One of my soldiers fall, son. I ain't even going out like no bitches like y'all. You know, at the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, like I told you, Google Pelican Bay and Google Buck City Kennels. And then go on the images part. When you go on the images, I guarantee within 20 images, you're gonna see that picture with that cage full of dog shit on the Buck City part. No, you don't want me to start putting out, posting to all the dog chat, all the dog groups. We got a damn a dog abuser on the loose. Dog, I can really put the smackdown on you if I wanted you to, dog. Y'all brothers call brothers names and this and all this and that and this and that. Listen here, dog. Listen here, man. At the end of the day, dog, like I said before, you ain't on my level, big homie. You know. Them brothers did some good stuff this weekend. Oh yeah, dog. Everybody entitled to their opinion, balls deep. But one thing about it, when I give you the link to come up here and talk, why the hell y'all brothers like typing more than y'all like talking? That's what I'm talking about. You don't ain't gotta put your picture up here. Your picture don't got up, your face ain't up here. You just talking. Y'all brothers rather text than get up here and talk. King Long Swipe, I'm about to let you in, big homie. I'm about to let you in. I just wanted to see if we was gonna get that old funky chick to get up here and talk. That old funky asshole rolling with Buck City to get up here and talk. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I see we ain't King Long Swipe.
Hey.
What's going on with you, dog?
Shit. So my nerves have been shot. Last time I had that interview with you, it was like after. So I've been real silent about it and just been pondering and thinking. And it has nothing to do with the interview or anything. It's just, I'm just trying to put the setting to where it is. And so get this. I was out walking, out about to exercise my dogs with the urban mushing out on the bike trail. And I think it was a day before the Aurora Borealis thing that was going on for like 3 days. So that puts the setting where it's at. And I start my night out, get a beer, have a cigarette, have my headphones on, listen to that new joint from Tommy Richmond, $1 Million Baby. Just vibing out in pitch dark blackness, out where I could look up at the the stars and see the Aurora Borealis, to get away from the town lights and everything.
Oh yeah.
I have cookie and pancakes with me. Well, I have one headphone off of my ears so I can hear if anything, goes around because I'm watching my dog. I'm slowly hearing footsteps coming out from the trail over there. And you know, I'm not really paying attention to it that much, but I hear it's getting closer. Because out in the desert, they have some, you know, people out there, could be
Hey,
tweakers or whatever, camping out, you know, just doing whatever the fuck they're doing in the desert. So,
King Long Swipe, I'm about to
yeah.
listen to you. I'm about to listen to everything you said. That's why I didn't want to let you up. Because right now, I'm trying to straighten some things out. You know what I'm saying? And we got to straighten some things out. We're trying to figure out what's what. But I'm about to let you get back in your story. I ain't mean to break yo. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go ahead with it. You know, and drop it for us. But right now, I'm in go mode right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be diplomatic. I'm trying to see what it is with them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to cut my energy or no none of that. You know. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no, I'm gonna hear what you got to say, you know, but you know what I'm saying? We just can't take it from one wave of energy to dropping it down on another. I DJ'd all that. So right now what I'm doing is I got the folk, I'm talking to my folk, and then it's like I'm throwing a Key Sweat album on in the middle of playing this straight down south music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, tell us what you're gonna. You say it was important. You know what I'm saying? So I fucks with you. You know, I want to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? But shit,
All right.
right,
Well,
right
yeah, I mean,
about.
I've been pondering if I should even say it or just keep it to myself.
Now, this is the thing about it. I know what you already talking about, dog. This is the thing about it. I know. I meant to tell you that. I ain't sure. I think I texted you that already. I ain't sure. I told you, dog. You can't look in that chat when you get up here and do the interviews. You can't worry about what the chat say, dog. The
Oh yeah,
chat
no,
don't.
I'm not worried about the chat. I'm actually just, you know, trying to go on with the story. I don't care if, you know, what other people say, but it was also directed towards the chat because I'm trying to let them understand the setting of the story that I'm portraying because this is some real life shit. You know,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's why
Oh
I
yeah.
said way earlier that we have more important shit to worry about in the United States of America than just bickering back and forth about, you know, whose dog is better, trying to step on toes and shit. It don't make sense. You're not getting paid from that shit. And as a matter of fact, you're only giving the operator of this YouTube channel ammo. You know, you're just giving him content on that. So it just doesn't. It don't make sense if you're not getting paid to talk shit. Like, why would you do it in the first place? You know.
I
But
am
I
getting
mean,
paid. I am getting paid to
no, I
talk
know
shit.
you're getting paid, but they aren't. That's what I was directing that shit towards
They
them.
get paid off they get paid off their channel. They'll have me up there on their channel tomorrow or something like that. At the end of the day, I wasn't trying to get up here and talk about them. We was talking about the news at the beginning, and we was talking about certain other things. But shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I fuck with the snow bunnies too. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the snow bunnies. But I one thing about it, what that snow bunny name that was up there, or the fake snow bunny, she ain't want to come up here and talk and tell her dog story. She just like the rest of them. She ain't no damn different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shit. Hey, big salute to you, man. Those some nice looking dogs. Those some nice looking dogs, fam. But shit, you know, hey, it just is what it is, though. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain things, though, you can see. I'm gonna tell you what, them same brothers I'm talking to, they'll try to talk trash. They'll talk trash to a brother like you because you got pit ski dogs. You know what I'm saying? You got the
No,
pit
I
skis,
know.
so they gonna talk
And
trash to you, and they don't got no dog history. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm speaking for brothers like that. These brothers can't speak to nobody down about no damn dogs. These motherfuckers only got no damn credentials. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Yeah.
The followers
Yeah.
don't got dog credentials. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so easy for them to be followers because they ain't got no dog credentials. All them brothers who real bulldoggers, they got their own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? At
I
the end of the
send them
day,
bunnies.
huh?
I send the bunnies.
Oh shit, man. Hey, you
I don't want
right
to
now.
keep the bunnies around me. I send them.
Hey man, all I know is, you know, at the end of the day, this a dog channel. We like to talk about all dogs. You know what I'm saying? But I'll drop the link tonight to talk about game dogs, your game dogs, what you got and what you had in the past. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about you, Lone Swipe. I'm talking about them brothers
Yeah.
down in the chat, whoever want to jump in. You know what I'm
No, I
saying?
know. I know. So
Who tried
whatever
to
you
hey,
whatever.
hold on. Hey, Black Gypsy, who tried to talk about something about the dog show?
Get them pancakes. Get 'em.
Ain't nobody, I don't recall nobody coming up here talking about the dog show besides I'm saying something about it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what I'm used to it, dog. I'm used to it. You know, them boys don't represent these brothers out here like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to, be there to say I'm showing my support. You know, I'm show my support all through the year. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, man. Yes, ma'am, or whoever. You know, at the end of the day, one thing I know, man, you're gonna always have haters. You can't stop people from hating. You know what I'm saying? The more good you do, the more haters you're gonna get. You know, at Buck City, man, because he around here peddling all them damn dogs. Every damn day you got a different damn dog coming off of Michael Myers this, Michael Myers that, Michael Myers this, Michael Myers that. Every damn day you got a different damn dog. You know what I'm saying? And can't tell me the traits of none of the motherfuckers. But you steady want to sell somebody a puppy and you can't tell them about none of the damn what these dogs gonna be, what they gonna turn out like. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell them about none of the dogs because you don't got no history with them. Rude boy Fred, what's going on? What's going on? Yes, sir. Hey, don't go nowhere long swipe. You gotta rock with me. Rock with me tonight now. I was just telling you, I ain't trying to be snappy or nothing like that, dog, because I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? You my West Coast folk, you know. Shit, damn. But I'm just gonna be up front, right now. I was dropping the links for them folk down in the chat. And shit, if they wanted to come up, we're gonna let them come up. Until they come up, they can't talk shit about no pit skis, no none of that. You know what you doing, long swipe? You doing what Buck City can't do. Get up there and show his damn dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We get up there and show our dogs. I'll show mine tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You show yours tonight. You know what I'm saying? He can't do that, but you will get up here and talk shit, and then Mary Faulkner and say why I'm talking so much shit, because I ain't letting nobody who can't even show their dog say nothing about me. Not one single damn word. Period. You scum, bottom of the barrel, like I said. Scrape them off the bottom of the barrel. Residue. What they call that shit? What they call that shit in the smoke? The hash. You know what I'm saying? The hashies.
The hashish.
Hey, you man, but the hash good though. The hash good. But he just the bottom of the barrel, man. You got to treat some of them brothers how they want to be treated these days. You try to give them a spoon, they want to take a whole damn big ass damn plate.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't know if it went on mute or anything.
No, man, I'm just sitting here reading brothers in the chat. We 2 hours in. I appreciate all my brothers been rocking with us so far. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep this thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna have plenty of time to talk, King Long Swipe. But the thing about it, dog, just talk it how you want to talk it, but don't just remember you got folk down there listening at you. You know what I'm saying? But don't pay attention to them. Just tell your story, and whenever you tell it, because like I always tell brothers, that chat be gruesome, brother. That chat be gruesome. You see how I got Sir Kennels up here crying because he went on the damn on Buck City them show. My stepdaddy this and that and this and that, crying this and that and talking all kind of shit about me, and went up there crying like I ain't gonna respond to that shit. Come on, man. Come on, dog. You must think it's feelings in this shit, dog. Y'all act like it's supposed to be feelings or something when y'all cross brothers. Ain't no feelings, no none of that shit, dog.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. One thing I know, man, my folk died in 2000. You know what I'm saying? My folk died in 2000. But if I get up here and talk all kind of trash about a brother and then say all kind of stuff, then turn around and get on YouTube and get the crying about my old man, then a brother can use that for any kind of content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my pops died in '93 when I was 10.
Shit. And that was my real pops. That was my real daddy. Raised me up. And a lot of the brothers ain't been raised up. They let Buck City raise them up. You know what I'm saying? Buck City raising them up. You're 26 years old. Buck City, all you damn know. You ain't got no damn daddy. Buck City, all you damn know. You know what I'm saying? So I expect you to feel the way you feel. you know. But hey, it just is what it is, man. You got to make it to be my age. Like them old schoolers used to tell me, you got to make it to be my age, fam. You know,
Yeah.
it just is what it is. Talk to me when you're 45, Sir Kennels. You done told me you was a young buck, right? Screaming, talking, you was a young buck. Talk to me when you're 45, big dog.
Hey, I gotta apologize. My internet be acting fickle right now, and it goes on and off. Even though that the bill is paid, it's been weird, especially on YouTube.
You've been straight on this side so far, dog. I ain't been hearing nothing bad no far as you going in and out on that yet.
Well,
You been
when I get to talking the story, if it like cuts out, it's most likely because of that.
oh
YouTube actually hates me because I be making comments and stuff, and they just highly watch my comments. So sometimes,
yeah,
you know,
man. You got you got that computer and the algorithm and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? And with me, I have to watch it even more because I talk faster than what you talk. So if I'm saying something, and especially talking live and all that type of stuff, I gotta watch what I say. So and it's something about taking pride in your craft. If you're gonna come up here and talk, and you have your story, that's why I say sometimes brothers like to do pre-recorded videos and stuff like that, and then we can let brothers listen to it and you take your time and go with it. You know what I'm saying? But when you go live, ain't no telling what kind of smoke you jump in. See, the thing about it, you jumped in at night with me, but I gunned all three of them all them cluckers came up out, gunning them down, making them jump in the box. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even got you up here. I ain't even got you up here talking no trash about them. See, that's how we do it on my channel, dog. I don't let you get involved with what I got going on. You don't got nothing to do with that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, what we talking about and what we got going on with the chat is a whole different subject. So I don't need you to say, forget none of the boys, none of that. We're gonna listen to your story, what you gotta tell, and that's all gravy. That's the difference. That's the difference, dog. And guess what, King Long Swipe? I don't care if you be in them boys' chat listening to them boys. That's not what I'm about, dog. I can't stop you from listening to nobody. You a grown man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, shit. It is what it is, fam. It is. You better, hey, I tell you what, King Swipe, you better get an e-fence for them. They gonna jump that.
oh yeah, Ghost has already jumped this fence plenty of times. Pancakes haven't learned how to do that yet.
Hey, when I was young, King Long Swipe, I would have bought my pit from the other end. I'd be like, man, my man dog gonna jump them fences. I'm about to get his ass. I'd have bought my pit from the other end. I'd have enticed him a little bit. Made one of them motherfuckers jump that damn pin. And when they came down, I'd have put some on their ass. Right in the damn road. Because they broke the fence. But we talk about when I was a teenager, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, I joke about some of the younger days because that's all I can do with it. All I can do is talk about it, joke about it, because I can't live it. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I always say about, trying to help a brother when it comes to the dog stuff. I had one person say that I always say something about I want to speak positive about these dogs and about things, but the last 3 or 4 times they listened to my channel, I was talking negative about somebody. And here's the deal. Here's the deal with that. I'm gonna talk positive about these dogs. Everything that comes from my channel ain't gonna be what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. At the end of the day, I'm gonna voice my opinion. I let you voice your opinion. I let brothers tell their stories. At the end of the day, when it comes to I give the dog news. Some of the news, be good. A lot of it be bad. I can't help how the news come out. One thing about it, if you want to reflect how the news come, that means you got to make a change in society. You got to change how you acting in society. If you want me to change what kind of news I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm only getting the news. It just is what it is. And shit. I mean, and brothers, some brothers just don't got the common sense to know how to look at certain things and pay attention to certain things and conduct themselves certain ways. They just, you got to tell them everything. You got to say, man, the stove hot, don't touch it. You see the red ring around the cap? That means don't touch it. You got to tell them all that instead of just saying, man, the stove hot. I turn the stove on. No, they want to see the red. Man, it's hot. They want to touch it. Still, they want to touch it.
Hey,
You know,
I was just like that when I was a kid. I learned real quick. My
but the
hand got
key, yeah, we all was, we all was, and the key thing you said when we was kids, we all was, you know what I'm saying. But when we grown, we learn to move differently, you know what I'm saying. But when you see brothers that's grown moving like kids, it makes a grown person say, "What is going on?" You know what I'm saying. And if you're not a grown person that say what is going on, that means you must indulge in the type of shit that he talking about. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because brothers can make it about fans, or brothers can make it about who you like on this channel or that channel. But at the end of the day, man, all I can say about any of that shit, if you don't got no dog history, what right do you have to speak any fucking thing? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Anything. And the brothers want to fight physically. Let's fight with these dog pedigrees. Y'all can't fight with that these dog channels. Y'all ain't on no damn wrestling channel, no UFC and all that shit. We on dog channels. Let's fight blow for blow right now tonight with these pedigrees. Show me some old shit that y'all had back in the days, that y'all was running back in the damn days. You know what I'm saying? Show me something. Show me something to give me a right, left, right from back in the damn early 2000s, 99. Buck City, y'all old motherfuckers, man. Y'all should be talking about the 90s, man. What the hell y'all talking about? You know,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. They wanna talk about some imaginary fighting in the street and fighting in all that imaginary shit. When I'm talking about showing these pedigrees, but guess what, King Long Swipe? That's imaginary to them too. All them old school, all that old, they worry about the brat and all them other dogs. Man, listen here, man. Been there, done that. The boy sit back, joke, kick back, laugh about it, talk about it. They don't give a damn. You ain't did none of that shit, man.
Exactly.
You don't know what a brother paying a forfeit on you. You don't know none of that shit, man. You ain't been through none of that. You know, you ain't been through brothers sitting around the box. That shit intense. Nobody talking. You know what I'm saying? Too much money on the line. We don't, man, you ain't been through none of it. Y'all brothers out here Stephen A's. You know what I'm saying? Straight up Stephen A. Smiths in the dog game, and y'all grown ass men. Now I can understand Supreme Excellence only been in the dog game 2 years, but Buck City, you been in it longer than 2 years, and you letting them folk charge you with being a damn kingpin dog fighter, and you ain't did not a damn thing in the dog community. You ain't accepted by them, neither us. You know, and you ain't accepted by the people doing good shit with these dogs, because you ain't doing a damn thing with your dogs. You know, not a damn thing, but putting a pedigree every damn day, posting a damn different damn pedigree of a different dog you and Maul Cunt done puppy pedal. You know, it is what it is, man. You must be stole that damn magazine money to get that CTE money for Maul Cunt ass. Now, if you stole that magazine money from them boys to get that CTE money, just let them boys know, because they might understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because they want Maul Cunt to take his medicine so they can get their pedigrees right. You know what I'm saying? So if you did take the magazine money for that, at least let them boys know. You know what I'm saying? So them boys can leave me alone about that shit. I say magazine money, man. Y'all magazine? Who the hell would trust to put their dog and any information in a magazine from this King pellet gun book? Elmer James Givens. You know, who in the hell would put their dogs in a magazine with you? Boy, look here, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, Buck. That's what you call a damn 211 where I'm from. A jack. That was a jack move, a finesse move. You know what I'm saying? Straight finesse move. I understand it though, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I understand it. I feel you. You know, but you need to take that bread and give it to your boy Maul Cunt for that CTE medicine, so he can get them boys pedigrees right and stop lying to them boys. Damn, man, y'all ain't noticed that Hog disappeared off the scene, y'all? Y'all ain't noticed that Hog disappeared off the scene? Hog just straight disappeared. I ain't talking about on online pads. I'm talking about way before we start talking about them. When pros talking about the copper and all that shit, way before that. Y'all ain't noticed that Hog disappeared? Something ain't right. Something ain't right in the pudding. Something ain't right in the pudding. Now, them boys gonna go to your ass about that magazine money. One thing I know, them boys don't play about their money. The boy put their pictures in it, whoever it was, they gave their pictures and they want to see their dogs. Shit. The boy want to see something.
Pancakes always be going for the neck. She got a skill set, yo.
Pancake's the white one.
Yeah, the brindle with the white sock.
And the thing about Buck City, dog, man, he be begging for the dogs that we got, and then he get up there and talk shit about them, man. You be on the back street begging for the dogs we got, Buck City. You know, we just don't do all that damn talking about this and talking about that, but you be begging for the dogs we got. And then you get up there and talk shit about them. You know, that's, hey, man, like we say, man, all our dog brothers good, dog. You know, from the UK, from Africa, the US.
Yeah. You see how she goes for the neck and then the legs?
You might be got a little Michael Myers in there.
Shit.
You might, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, she don't fuck around. She grab the leg and then shake it.
I tell you what, Murder Beach, boy. Y'all, I ain't been paying attention what y'all brothers down in that chat talking about, but I caught the ass end of a conversation. I'm gonna tell you like this: Murder Beach, some bad bunnies on. And it's the right time of the year, boy. Right time of the year. Salute my brother Dante Hamilton in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dante, we were just talking a little bit earlier about putting water in dog food to hydrate the dogs and stuff like that. When dogs eat the dog food down fast and stuff like that, we were talking about adding the water to the dog food, so that helps the dog have some water in the system. And we was just talking about a little bit of the news that was going on, and then Buck City and them try to drop down in the panel, and they talking about a bunch of nonsense, and the dude acting like he want to fight and talking about where I can meet him at and tell him how to find me, and he already know how to find me, and he know not to come up here if he really want to find me, just to come find me, just to show up. You know what I'm saying? And then they got a girl named Mary Faulkner that get up there and talk for representing for Buck City, because I said he had white shit, hockey, fossilized dog shit in them dog cages. You know what I'm saying? Because them boys said they want that magazine money that he stole. He done act like he's starting a pit bull magazine, collected a whole bunch of money, Dante. He collected a whole bunch of money, and now he took them boys' money, and he ain't got no damn magazine to show for it. And them boys want to know where the damn magazine at now. He keep popping up talking about somebody want to fight me and this and that and all kind of bullshit. Man, nobody want to talk about fighting. The boy want to talk about that magazine money. And shit.
My dog's cage is the house. I'll never let him shit in there. You know, they shouldn't be shitting in the place that they live and sleep.
That's the difference between you and what. That's the difference between a dog man and what the hell he is. You know, it don't matter what breed of dog you got. You know, dog man gonna be dog man at the end of the day. And them dudes like that, they be bullies. They try to bully you, dog, because you got mixed breed pits. They try to bully you and say this and say that and say this. Say
Oh
that,
yeah, I
say this.
expect all that though. You know,
Man,
that's why I
man,
got a whole different dog.
Man, fuck them motherfuckers. They ain't got a bit of motherfucking damn dog history. You know what I'm saying? A bit of dog history. You know.
But all that shit talking has been around since before everybody else has been born. You know, they've been doing
Oh
that
yeah.
shit.
But one thing about it, dog. One thing about it. If we talk shit about Garner got dog history. He can get up here and tell us about his dog history already spoke for itself. You know what I'm saying? Even if we ask some stories, I have stuff I wanted to ask him personally. You know what I'm saying? But thing about it, we got a group of brothers who speaking on stuff they really don't know about, calling brothers out their names for clout, for likes, for views. You know what I'm saying? They getting mad because I told a brother he don't deserve to be around Samurai and them boys. They get mad because I say F his situation. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, it just is what it is, man. The boys, they want to take the dog stuff to other levels. You know what I'm saying? But then they don't really want to take it to that level. They want to talk that level. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to take it to that level. You know, they want to talk that level, and then they want somebody to cur down. Man, why would I cur down when I didn't even see y'all boys with nothing game yet? You know what I'm saying? Buck City, all he do is post pedigrees. He ain't post a living damn dog with. He ain't post himself with a living damn dog yet. And Mary Faulkner talking about some bullshit. Better get the hell out of here with that shit, man. I want to see some damn pedigrees. I don't give a damn, like I said before, who you is and where you coming from. If you want to ride that Buck City wave, then you got to do what we asking, pedigrees, and we want to know where that magazine money went at. No, you know, it just is what it is. They want to talk about fighting, man. From the like I said before, from the boxing community to the dog community, ain't none of them boys kicking no ass. Every 5 minutes they talking about fighting somebody.
Well, boys gonna be boys.
Let me see what let me see what brother Balls Deep say down here. He say, I wish it was back in the day where the dog merits determine its popularity. Now a piece of paper gets more TV and airtime than the dogs make me nervous. What if porn gets the same way? That will suck. Hey, now, hey man, it's just the thing is the dog game that I'm gonna say it like this, Balls Deep. You know, the dog game that I'm not affiliated with. That dog game, brothers don't know how to stay where illegal stuff's supposed to stay at. Illegal stuff don't supposed to be on Facebook when you hear about the first show that went down that weekend. That's the first place y'all run at. Not y'all Balls Deep, but I'm just saying brothers in general. That's the first place brothers run at when they hear anything about a show that went on over the past weekend. They run to Facebook telling what they heard at the show. You know what I'm saying? Brothers in that new modern age Gen Z dog community, they like to be more, instead of the dog making merits, they like to be more have that tough guy persona. You know what I'm saying? Have more people there. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, the internet really didn't fuck it up, but it did at the same time. Because the more we think about it, and the more we go back into time, this internet was out in them late 90s, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We
yeah,
really
AOL?
I'm talking about the AOL and like little bit the AOL was a little bit before that, more like the mid 90s. I'm talking like the late 90s. A lot of that, this Google stuff and all that stuff was out the same way. It's just we didn't have the message board, but we had other message boards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like shit, man. Hey.
Yeah.
Let me see what Street Rossi talking about. Rossi said, when running a dog on a treadmill, PBK, when running a dog on a treadmill, how much muscle are you going to really gain from that? When I run a dog on a treadmill, Rossi, I don't run a dog on a treadmill for muscle. I run them on it for air.
Stamina.
Yeah, I'm running from air because muscle I get from my flirt poling, and I get that from my weight pull. You know, my flirt poling, that's what real quick back and forth real quick. You can build the shoulder. Hey, hold up a little bit. I'm gonna mute you. You go ahead and do it. I'm gonna mute you. Go ahead. You gotta work the muscles on something else. Only way you can work the muscles, I think, with a mill would be a carpet mill. It's gonna work more muscles and less with the wind compared to how slat mill running. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more with the muscles with the carpet mill. But as far as muscles wise, you know, Scratch Line News say that builds fast muscle twitch. Yeah. Like on the I do a lot of quick back and forth, like you know how we would call me suicides in basketball. When we on the basketball court doing them suicides, they say if you're running 5-10 steps and then you stop, you know, back and forth, like some quick flirt pole, working them shoulder muscles. You know what I'm saying? Working the leg muscles at the same time. but you always get your weight pulled. Hey, Barney Fife was one of the first keeps back in the days when you was online and looking, Googling and all that stuff. Barney Fife keep was up there, son. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, I don't know much about Barney Fife, but one thing I do know about Barney Fife, his damn keep was one of the first damn keeps that half the damn country was reading that motherfucker. Half the country was reading Barney Fife, and they took their old stuff and added to the Barney Fife stuff, and took Barney Fife stuff and switched it how they want to switch it. And it was other brothers up there too that had keeps, but Barney Fife was one of the first ones that had it. Is up there now. I'm talking about on the old school, like you say, the AOL internet. You know what I'm saying? His shit was up there.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about Barney Fife or none of that type of stuff, but it was definitely up there. Old school. And that's why I say King Long Swipe. We got these brothers who proclaiming to be dog men. They don't know who Barney Fife is. I mean, I tell you, I haven't met the man personally, but I know for a fact he had them damn keeps out there. You know what I'm saying? He had that damn keep out there that you could read that whole motherfucking keep up there. You know what I'm saying? And it was a couple more. I can't really remember the name, you know, but it was a couple more up there. If some brother said I might remember some more. I ain't sure if Fat Bill been up there. Nah, I want to say Fat Bill been up there too, but I know Barney Fife, and it was a couple more up there.
Yeah.
Yes,
know if
sir,
I'm still
man.
on mute.
No, you been off mute, man. The dog was making the noise. You was training dogs. You know, I can hear you good and sounding, you know, good and clear.
All right. Yeah, just whenever you want me to start my story, just let me know.
Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So where I left off was I'm chilling out there, have one headphone off, you know, to listen to the surroundings, because I never know who's gonna, you know, show up.
Yeah.
Maybe even behind my back. So I'm hearing footsteps, and it's pitch black. I have my flashlight with me, but it wasn't on, so nobody could really see me where I'm at. Plus, I'm drinking a beer, you know, outside, smoking a cigarette, looking at the stars, and listening to the music. And yeah, I just was hearing footsteps, and I'm looking at Cookie, and Cookie has his eyes directed on wherever that noise was coming from.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him, and then I pull out my flashlight and beam it, and I see two dogs coming up a trail. Two of their eyes glowing coming up a trail. So my dogs are off a leash at that time because I thought it was just me, you know. But I have my leashes around my neck, and the dogs come up to this chicken wire fence that it's a little more than a chicken wire fence. It's just a barrier, I guess, you know, to keep from the dirt trails from the bike path. And it's kind of like a peninsula where I was at. So I was just like standing on this city bench looking at the stars. And now my attention is directed to where Cookie was looking. Then Pancakes comes up. So these two dogs come up to the chicken fence, and they see my dogs. They start growling. So when my flashlight was beaming, I see a person walking up, and that was the boots I was hearing. So I'm like, hey, yo, leash your dogs, because I'm not trying to, you know, I was giving them a heads up. I'm not trying to have like a dog fight in that situation. And I'm going over to my dogs to leash them up. Well, this dude, I don't know how to explain it. Definitely not from my land, not native. He starts laughing and starts cursing at me and saying, fuck you, you know? And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's weird, you know? And things got to happen, and I'm trying to leash my dogs, and I'm asking him to leash his dogs because Cookie and Pancakes were definitely about to, you know, try to jump that fence. And then I definitely didn't want that to happen, especially in pitch black. So he keeps disrespecting me, and I'm like, hey man, don't disrespect me. You know, I'm trying to do us both a favor. And he just laughs. and is saying, "Fuck you, leash your dogs." And I'm like, "What? This is the second time he disrespected me." So I'm like, "Hey, I'm trying to leash my dogs. Can you please leash your dogs? Because he's on the other side of the trail. And all it takes is my dogs for them to jump over." And so he says it again, "Fuck you," and was laughing. Like, he just didn't give a fuck. So I'm like, all right, this is the third time he disrespected me. I said, "Don't disrespect me again in my land, bro." I was like, "You obviously know nothing about the dogs that I have, and your dogs are going to get hurt." Well, he's laughing and saying, "Fuck you" again, while I'm leashing my dogs. Now I have my dogs on a leash. And I said, "You obviously don't know about American Pit Bull Terriers. And my dogs are going to end up hurting your dogs." Well, he goes up and he didn't really see the fence right there in front of him. He knows there's like a barrier that he can't walk forward, but he goes and kicks the fence to Cookie. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And Cookie didn't do anything, which is odd, but he stood his ground. And I'm like, "You just kicked my dog and you're disrespecting me?" I was like, "You're lucky I don't have something with me, you know." And I don't really want to put too many words into that. People can use their imagination. But I did have my knife with me. And then dude swung at me, so I backed up. And then I put my hand up and gave him a little, a finger gesture to show him what I was talking about. And so he's getting all pissed. Well, dude goes back to he starts leaving the trail because I got the flashlight on him, and he was saying, "Fuck your flashlight." So he busts out his phone and uses his phone flashlight, which I really think he was probably trying to record me. He's wearing this bootleg ass LA hat, and I definitely saw who he is, so I know he's not from my land, born and raised. He's not native to the land. And dude we're having words between each other. And this guy's like at least, 250 pounds, maybe. He's probably just an inch taller than me. I'm like 6'2", and I'm 165. And so he starts walking off while screaming "fuck you" and shit. And so I'm talking shit back to him, because I'm just not having it no more. So he comes back and is trying to say things and do other things, but I already let it be at what he just did when he swung on me.
So what happened? What happened? What ended up happening?
Well, he ended up walking back to his truck because I gave it like 5 minutes, while I chilled and finished my beer. And my intuition was like, I probably should get up out of here because who knows what he may have on him. And in my mind, I'm like, he's probably like searching around for like a little place to bust out a campground because he probably doesn't have a house. Well, I didn't know he had a truck, because he's out there in the pitch black just walking his dogs, really no flashlight or anything.
Hey, you gotta go ahead and hit that point though, because the folk getting lower and lower. You gotta hit that point. You gotta tell us what the story about. I ain't trying to be rude, but you gotta keep your eyes on all that. You know what I'm saying? We got folk that's listening to us out here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep them folk out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay attention to the chat, but just pay attention to your story, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, we want to keep talking, but go ahead and jump to that thing, man. And I know I hate to keep doing that, but I can't let the show, that's why I didn't let you in from the start, though, because what you wanted to come up and chill, and this ain't a chill night. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
wasn't even going live tonight. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the mood to go live for one. I went live because I ain't go live in the last week or so. You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't even want to talk no trash to nobody, period. Because I got other shit on my mind. Then I get cornballs to come up here and want to talk. You know what I'm saying? So then I jump on that shit. We can't get no kind of verification on that. You know what I'm saying? So, the story that you're telling me is a great story, but it just don't fit in with what we got going on tonight. Because right now, that's why I say right now it's something, it's just a whole different vibe right now. You know what I'm saying? Like them brothers talking about, I can't. They talking about something in the chat that happened from the dog show this weekend and different things. Like I can't keep up with that because we talking about the story that you're giving. It can be given, but you gotta give it and give it. so we can keep going back and forth. We can keep going back and forth. You can't go 30 minutes before we get to the action. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get with it, and then we can keep going back and forth. I can ask you a question. I never get the chance to ask you a question because we ain't getting to the climax of the story. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
the climax of the story is that I have my leash on my dogs and I'm ready to go skateboard down the bike trail. So because I just seen that this guy got in his truck, headlights pointed straight towards me from about a half, maybe a little more than half a mile away.
Mhm.
And I'm like, my intuition is like, shit, he's gonna try to drive over here because it looked like he was pulling forward, coming towards the dirt trails. So I have my dogs urban mushing me down the bike trail, which is about a mile and a half to the other side. Well, finding out this guy is basically stalking me from one part of the trail or bike path to the other part. And now I'm like, my intuition is telling me, okay, this dude, because he pulled up with like a diesel powered 4x4 truck. So in all reality, my intuition is telling me, man, this guy's like trying to run me over after all the words we said, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what he was trying to do. So I pushed down to the other trail where we first had that altercation at to get my truck and get my dogs and I home because I didn't have my my biscuit with me. And that's pretty much it. And it's just like, the there's people out here that aren't from here that are super disrespectful and don't give a fuck about anything. And it it has me wondering now that if I ever go and exercise my dogs, I should always be carrying a biscuit for sure. Absolutely.
I mean, what's the purpose of having dogs that's gonna bite
Well, that's the thing.
if they can't protect you?
That's the thing.
That's
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 another
a
thing why I was
liability
trying
for
to say.
nothing. That's a liability for nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
If your dog let somebody kick them, that's I mean, that's showing you what kind of dogs you got. That means you might need a
He couldn't get like a full kicking because the fence stopped his foot. But it was just the whole point that he tried to do that. Just showed me the level of disrespect that he had for people
yeah.
he didn't even know.
Oh
And
yeah.
and basically I'm out in the desert in the middle of nowhere.
That's why I tell you
And
different
so
breeds, dog. You gotta get you another breed of dog because a Malinois wouldn't have let them do that. You would have kicked that Malinois, you would have got bit. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Or you would have kicked
right.
that one of them Pressing Canaries, you'd have got bit.
Well, see,
He would.
if I didn't stop Cookie, after he did that, and leash him, I was basically directing my dog to not do anything.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, especially
But
since,
see, you in the wrong order. If you're not in you was in your yard or you was out walking.
I was out, gonna give my dogs exercise on the skateboard while
See,
they're
Ron,
closing.
Ron here, if you would have had them loose, you automatically in the wrong because you got them loose. If there's something go
Right.
happen,
But
but
he had his dogs in the loose too.
oh
And he
yeah.
had like some white Labrador mixes, just some bullshit.
Hey,
But
that's why I always say, man, I hate when you're going out in the public. You always see me in the field or something doing my training. I'm by myself if you see the dog loose. If you see somebody walking in the background or something, it's because I'm trying to test the dog with people or something like that. And I need for him to sit right here, or I'm trying to see certain people. But for the most part, when it come to animals, I don't have them loose unless I'm out there by myself. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And let me answer this right here real quick for Street Rossi. Street Rossi say, do I have any experience using weighted collars or weighted vests with the pit bulls? I used the collars before, both ways. I use the collars just by using it when I'm flirt poling and when I'm running and taking it off of them. And I use it for as leaving it on them the whole keep. You know what I'm saying? Both dogs did good both ways. I just have a little thing sometime about I have a little thing sometime about letting your dog rest sometimes. And if you keep the weighted collar on him 24/7, then he's never gonna rest. But at the same time, brothers say, you know, once they get adapted to that collar around their neck, then they starting to feel like it's, you know, that's their body weight. So when you take it off, they're gonna feel a whole lot lighter. You know what I'm saying? But the way the collar, I mean, you know, weighted vested, all that stuff do good with flirt polling, and running and jogging and you know, road work and stuff like that. I'm you know, I'm not sure how it worked with treadmilling, but as far as the other work, I'm quite sure it worked good. Spring poles, like I used to use, especially when I get my dog ready for some of these shows. I like to have a spring pole on the ground. Like say for instance, I put a stake in the ground, right, and then I get a spring and I hook it to that stake. I get a spring and hook it to that stake that's all the way in the ground. So when the dog pull, he pulling from the bottom. He pulling and he using his front legs to push off, and he uses his back legs to dig in to push off as well. And he gonna be working that. A dog will stay grabbing that for an hour. You know, he just play with that all day long. And you just put it close enough where he can grab it. So when he grab it and he pull it, if he let it go, he gonna have to be so fast that he can grab another bite because it's gonna fly out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? He won't be able to grab it again unless he's super fast. He ain't gonna be able to just let it go and grab it and let it go and grab it. He gonna have to be fast and grab it. So you put it barely where he can grab it and have that good strong spring on it and let him hit it, and he'll pull it from the bottom and he'll be pushing into the dirt, digging into the dirt, pushing his body, working his damn shoulder muscles, back end muscles. You know, it is good with adding muscles and stuff like that. But shit, man, when it comes to muscles these days, you know, I mean, you can't knock no brother for doing it. However you got to do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never used steroids like that because I never learned how to use it. So if I would have ever really learned how to use it, never know I might would have been using it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I did go to the damn GNC store a few times, and then when I had boredom back then, I bought different kind of protein shakes, different kind of supplements or whatever. Like that would be good for me when I was using it for certain things, especially when I'm cutting his food back to make sure he's still getting a full course meal and getting his vitamins and stuff. I used to use them kind of shakes, like the regular protein shakes, different ones. Make sure it's for the right things. You know, keep a little bit of weight on them, keep muscle on them. I used to buy stuff that the roosters take, the stuff that the roosters, they make stuff for roosters and stuff, little drops and stuff like that you can get a roosters. I used to buy all that stuff for the dogs. I forgot the name of the store that sell that stuff, but it's a chicken store. You know what I'm saying? You can buy all that stuff, and it's like, you know, it had little things on it to say something like it's gonna make your dog juiced up or some type of shit. I forgot the name of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was made for chickens. Yeah, going hard said his never took the collar off and work out with the vest. Yeah, I understand that because when brothers say they take the collars off, the dog be, you know, on a whole nother planet when it come to the way he feel like he got Jordans on. You know what I'm saying?
Why I brought that story up was because I wanted to see what the chat would say and you say if I should have just let my dogs run it, you know, because my dogs they don't have protection work in them, and I'm thinking about looking into getting them protection work training.
Do they got any
Because
training
of
in
that
them?
situation.
Not protection. Do they got any training in them? Do they got? Can you recall them dogs right now?
Any bite work or anything? No,
No bite work. Obedience work. I'm talking about.
Obedience, like the generic obedience, sit, stay, lay down.
No,
That's
they
it.
ain't. They ain't trained there. Everybody know how to do that. They ain't trained there. All right. So this is the thing. All right. You can't respond as a responsible owner of as all of us. If we know we don't got our dogs trained, then we know if we see somebody else with a loose dog, then we gotta act for our own responsibility. We can't say like, oh, if they don't tie their dog up, I ain't gonna tie my dog up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once the fight happened, then the fight happened. You know
Could
what I'm
you
saying?
repeat that because my Wi-Fi was fickle.
Like, okay, like if you come out when we having dogs loose, when we out walking in the public and we having dogs loose, and we see somebody else with a loose dog, you know, at the end of the day, if it's not trained, you know what I'm saying, and it's just going off of the generic sit down or whatever, that's what everybody pretty much think they got their dog trained to do. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't trained. You know what I'm saying? If they're not really trained, you need to have some control over them or something to put control over when you get in the public in that situation, because even if his dog's loose, you got to be the right man. You can't just leave yours loose, you know what I'm saying, unless you attend on a fight breaking out, you know, if his dogs come too close. But if you want, if you want to de-escalate the situation, then you need to put your dogs on the leash, you know what I'm saying, and then let him be the wrong man. So if his dogs come over there and start it, and your dogs finish it, then you ain't gotta, you know, you can't say nothing because your dog's on a leash. Your dog's on a leash, or if you get bit or something, or if you know, once the dog's loose, anything can happen. You know, if your dog loose, if I'm walking my pit bull on a leash and your dog loose and he come running up my dog and my dog put him to sleep, grab him up in his chest real quick and then put him down and get in his throat, it's not my fault because my dog on a leash.
Yeah.
Right? But far as training wise, if the dog sent some type of them brothers was messing with you or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, that goes back to the breed of dog you got. Every breed ain't meant for protection. Every breed, you know, if you ain't got them trained for that anyway, you can't expect the dogs to do certain things unless they're gonna do it just off the strength of the love of you. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that was the thing, because they were trying to do something, but I de-escalated it so much I didn't want that to happen, you know. But see, like, since he disrespected me so hard and my dogs, I'm thinking that I still think about it. It's like almost 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, I should have just let Cookie do his thing. I should have let that guy see what the fuck was gonna go down, you know?
Nope.
Especially
Nope.
after he like threw that kid.
You did the right thing because he probably would have shot one of them, or y'all
Well,
probably would have been out there fighting or something.
after I put my fingers up to him and told him he's lucky that I didn't have my biscuit on me, you know, in the back of my head, I was like, well, shit, that was probably the wrong thing to say, because what if he did have his biscuit on him, which he didn't. But
And
see, I don't know if he had a knife on him, so you know he'd end up sticking my dogs.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
that's the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Because
And then like you can't when you like see when we talking on this YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It's different than with the situation which you talking about now because you talking about somebody you were standing in front of, right? So
yeah,
if you tell somebody about that tool or something like that, you gotta expect anything to come from that. You know what I'm saying? You lucky I ain't got my so and so, then you gotta expect anything to come from that from the person that you telling that to. You know what I'm saying? You know, far as the dogs wise, you know, if the man haven't really actually touched you or harmed you or nothing like that, you know, you can't just sick a dog. That's why a protection dog ain't meant for everybody. Everybody not meant to have a trained dog to attack somebody because you got to know how to you it's like a gun. You can't just go out there and shoot somebody because you got a gun in your name. You know, you can only use that shit in self-defense when it comes to hurting somebody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but wouldn't
If
that
it
be
ain't
called self-defense right there? Because he's trying to hurt my animals and someone,
self-defense,
you know?
self-defense is can you walk away? Did you have a chance to walk away? Did he press
Uh,
you? Did he press you? You know, if he
yeah,
didn't press, if you
he kept coming back, but the biggest thing was he was
no, hold
stalking
on,
me
hold on,
from
hold on,
place to
hold on.
place with his
We're
truck.
gonna go to the courtroom real quick. If he didn't press you, there was no life self-defense,
Oh
scenario
yeah,
in
he
play
pressed.
from the start. If he
He
pressed
pressed.
you,
He
if
pressed
he
the
pressed you
issue
with
with
a weapon, he pressed you with a weapon. If he didn't press you with a
when
weapon, then there's no
wouldn't
self-defense involved with nothing yet. You know,
wouldn't
so when you
wouldn't a diesel truck be used as a weapon to run somebody over if he's stalking me in his truck too? I mean, it's a 4x4. He was coming through the dirt trail and found that I wasn't over at the bike trail no more. You know?
well, I mean, yeah, but then once you do all that, pretty much you got to be gone, man. Cause see, self-defense only gonna last if you can. If you run up on me, then it's self-defense. If I argue with you enough time for me to walk away, then I gotta be walked away. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah,
life
but
is
I
no
didn't
longer
walk
on the
away.
line. I mean, that's because you stayed
He
there,
walked
which
away to
made
get
you.
in his truck.
And when he walked away, what you did? You didn't walk away. So your life is
No,
no
I
longer your
stayed where
life.
I was at.
All right, so that's what I'm telling you. By you staying, you was in the wrong. You can't defend your life by you staying at a situation where it's supposed to be harmful to your life. You got to leave, walk away, in order for this situation to say, "Oh, you trying to defend yourself." You know, if he going back in his truck, you can't stand there. You know what I'm saying? Unless if he going back in his truck for one, you don't know if he going back to get a weapon or not. So
Well, yeah,
common sense,
that's the thing.
common sense. If I'm arguing with any brother with a dog, I'm not gonna stand there while you walk back to your car. I don't care what kind of dog I got. The
I didn't
dog
know
can't.
he was walking back to his truck until he hit me with the high beams.
See, you
And
out there
that's when I
slipping.
knew
You out there slipping. You out there talking trash to
exactly.
people and ain't paying attention. You gotta pay attention. You can't be talking to trash to people and you ain't paying attention how they moving and all kind of crazy stuff. You know, because you'll be put yourself in a situation where you can't get out of, and the man in the right. You know, you talking about with the dog situation. Okay, if maybe if you would have reacted when the dog situation, it would have been different. But once you let that de-escalate and he went back to his car, you know, now, you know, did he try to run you over? Then you got a right to
Yeah,
know.
most def-
You got a right to know to defend yourself then, but that's with a firearm, not a dog.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And
most definitely he probably was trying to run me over because he was trying to figure out how he could drive on the bike path. And
was he trying
what
to
I
run
noticed
you over, or was he trying to
that
get through the bike path and you was trying to stand in the bike path so he couldn't get through?
no, he was most definitely trying to run me over because he stalked me from point A of one part of the bike path to part B of the other side of the bike path, and then went back, like following me, like really trying to get over, into the bike trail where I'm mushing my dogs, exercising my dogs at. So
Well, you know what, man? It's a blessing that nothing ain't happened. You made it out safe. The dogs made it out safe. Everybody, he made it out safe. And shit, that's no ain't nothing else
yeah,
to dwell about. Ain't no use to dwell about it for another 2 or 3 weeks. That shit over. You know what I'm saying? Unless
no,
you
I know.
think, unless
I
you think he coming back to look for you or something. That's only you know what you've been through over there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Only you know whatever y'all got going on. But you know, far as if
Well,
it
I just
wasn't,
realized now I'm not gonna ever leave without my fucking dinner plate. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, sometimes
And that
sometimes it ain't meant to have it because you ain't always in a life and death situation all the time, and sometimes they make you put yourself in situations that you wouldn't normally put yourself in because you ain't got it on you. If
yeah. Well, I haven't been back there since because I've just been pondering this, like because say I did do
you got it
something
on
out
you, you're a
there, I
tough
seen
guy
them
now.
next time. You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But shit, as long as you made it out, man, and you ain't worried about them coming back messing with you, man. Shit, we all got too much to lose out here, man. We trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be worrying about no bullshit. That's why I talk trash to them chumps that came up there talking trash, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell the boys every day, man, I ain't trying to live that gangster life. And I know you ain't trying to live the gangster life, man. You ain't
Man,
trying
I
to
was
live it
just
because
trying
you're
to
on YouTube.
exercise my dogs.
I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you, dog. I'm talking about the ones that were talking trash. I know they ain't trying to live the gangster life because they wouldn't have came on YouTube talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters don't come on YouTube talking about it. I'm a YouTuber now, man. My gangster days over. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Y'all boys trying to be gangsters on YouTube. And you talking to me, and I don't believe none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we had our problem at with that shit, you know? And shit, man. You can't be out here talking trash about Pro, saying he don't know this, and you got Buck City to do. We need to have a fucking competition between Pro and Buck City and see who got the most dog experience. And I believe it's gonna be Pro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I believe it's gonna be Pro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. At least he could tell Pro will get up there and tell you a damn story. I tell you that. Pro would never, Pro ain't came up on my channel, but I get that man this right here. When I ask him to give me some type of dog shit, he give me something about John them. He give me something. You know what I'm saying? That man don't cur out like Buck do about the damn Michael Myers. Buck scared to talk about the motherfuckers. Them folk down there that he done made that deal with got him scared to talk. And he trying to get us to talk about every damn thing, man. It's all good though, man. Hey, it's all good, long shot swipe, man. You made it out your shit, dog. Hey, we live to see another day, big homie. Same
Yeah,
thing we
that's
gonna
how I
teach.
look
We gonna
at it.
teach. We gonna teach them young bucks, dog. Y'all boy want to be tough. Y'all boy want to be gangsters, and y'all want to be bullies and all kind of shit, and get y'all little channel up the views and all kind of stuff, man. And I mean, like, you don't got nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about, man. What it is, show enough. What it is, what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty
What's
much all I had, the story I had to tell and shit. From there, it's been eating at me and making me think, man, because I'll end up probably running into him again, and it's still gonna be that animosity that he has. He most definitely had a vendetta towards me if he was stalking him, stalking me with his truck. So next time I go take my dogs on a skate, bringing something with me.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I'm
oh
not
yeah,
gonna let what happened that night happen again at all. Like
oh yeah. I feel you.
I'm gonna step on what I spoke about and
Oh yeah,
10
man.
toes down, 10
Oh
toes
yeah,
down on.
oh yeah. But one thing about it, you always try to avoid a situation. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back into the same situation if you think it's gonna be some. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Van Man said he never used weight training. You know, hey, I did it a few times like that. Just went with the straight uh air and doing road work and stuff like that. And I never used no weights. What I'll tell you like this, Van Man, I worked muscle on my dog, but I didn't use the weights to do it. You know what I'm saying? I did it with flirt poling and little like I was telling you about the spring pole. You know, instead of having the spring pole way up in the air, have it where his front legs can barely touch the ground, and have it where he all the way into a full squat, all the way on the ground, damn near laying on the ground when he pull it. And then you want to have him when his front legs barely touching the ground. So when he yanking, his front legs on the ground. You know, uh, some people, a lot of people went away from this because of injury, letting their dogs just do 100 jumps straight up in the air, just do 100 jumps, 100 jumps. I used to hear brothers say they had that in their keep back in the days, but I believe a lot of brothers kind of went away from that because maybe your dog get injured a little kind of easy during the keep doing that. I can imagine if a dog do jumps at least 100 and some jumps a week, he will have a limp in his damn front legs. I can imagine he would.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe I should just, start some protection training or get the dogs trained in protection work for anything like that to happen next time, because
Hey, you can do it,
I was
man.
definitely slipping out there.
Yeah, you can do it. Just don't get discouraged. Just stay focused on it. You know what I'm saying? Start from the bottom though. You got to start. Don't start with the protection, because you know what? The same way the brother asked me about training my own dog to bite myself with the suits on and stuff. You got to have obedience in these dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Your dog not gonna. It's not gonna be a real protection dog if you can't send them and bring them back. Lay them down, send them, bring them back. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your controlling him. If you can just say, "Oh, you teaching your dog how to bite somebody," that's not controlling. That's just I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That ain't protection work. Protection work takes starting from the bottom, dog, working these dogs, making sure you got full control over that dog that you about to start making attack somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can call him, you recall him, even when he get juiced up and he souped up and all that. That's what the brothers be doing when they getting other brothers to do the bite work with them and all kind of stuff. We getting these dogs to certain levels of stress. You see the brother take the trash can and they throw all the trash cans at the dogs. Okay, like say you want to train your dog for protection. You know what a dude will do? A dude who really decoying and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna run up on your dog. They're gonna start screaming like ah. They're gonna take all kind of noise, trash cans, and they're gonna slap it, and they're gonna chase your dog around the yard. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna make you embarrassed, and they're gonna say, man, this dog will never be a protection dog. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what to do, and they know how to do that shit when it comes to certain things. And a lot of dogs don't make the cut. A lot of dogs ain't meant for it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to start from the bottom. And I would say, I'm not gonna say you can't do them dogs you got there, but make sure you got full obedience into them dogs to the point where somebody can walk past you in between you and your dog, not in between you and your dog, but walk beside you and your dog ain't gonna do nothing. Certain things, man. You just got to make sure you got control over that dog. Then you can work on all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? The control wise don't take long. You know what I'm saying? It don't take long. It just take practice, repetition, patience. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that buy Mile Wise, the worst problem I have is they like to start with a protection training first. I'm talking about my brothers who really don't know about they're not really into the shuts and stuff or the working stuff and you know what I'm saying, that type of stuff. They go to the protection. They get them and they start training protection. No, man, you train that dog obedience. I'm gonna tell you about Mile Wise, period. You don't even got to train that dog to protect you, period. Train that dog in obedience, and you love that dog gonna protect you regardless. You know what I'm saying? all that other shit, like I tell you, they catching them for the shows and all that. You never gonna run into that shit in the streets. If that dude Sir Kennel's talking about he coming, this and that, I'm not worried about my dogs biting him, looking fancy with him, rubbing my dogs across the face and all that. Land that bite where I tell you to bite at, and I'm gonna do the rest. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the rest. It's called civilian world compared to show world. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Brothers react different out here. And one thing you gotta have is obedience in them dogs. You know what I'm saying? And obedience is a beautiful thing when you got it in your dog, bro. I promise you, you can make that dog do so much shit, dog. But you gotta have it in them. You know what I'm saying?
Cookie has not as the obedience. I was gonna say, like, at that point, I don't really care about the obedience because I wanted Cookie, to get him, really. And Cookie had it in him, but see, I de-escalated Cookie to the point where I was telling him no, like.
See, now what's gonna happen? Why I say obedience? Because we're gonna talk the real life reality, full scale of this situation, right? Cookie go over there, right? Cookie bite my man a couple times. Now, maybe my man pull out a knife. Maybe Cookie get him, but maybe, like I said before, maybe my man got homeboys that's coming. Now, you and Cookie gonna stand there and battle everybody? Or you need some obedience in that dog to say, hey, Cookie, let's go. Hey, yo, let's go. Let's be out. We gotta retreat. You know, you gonna leave Cookie. Cookie ain't got enough obedience. She ain't smart enough to know to get your ass about the situation. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I teach my dogs to go in, and I teach my dogs when I say let's go, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's get in the car. Let's go. We out. You know, I don't need you to stay out and biting. You getting both of us fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stand here and try to get you, and now all of us about to get fucked up because you don't know how to. I ain't got no obedience in you. Nah, man. I'm about to send this motherfucker at your ass. We gonna do what we gonna do, and we about to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that right there. You know, and that's how I do my dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna train obedience first because that protection. If you treat your dogs right, that protection you're gonna do it. You're gonna be able to do that, dog. A lot of brothers don't even like to touch, their dogs with certain things till they over a year old. But then again, you got, I'm just a big fan on putting obedience in them dogs, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's
With yours ain't no different than mine. I got pit bulls, you got mixed pits. You gotta, if I go out there in the public, I know my dog. See, with Mellow Yellow, she trained, right? But I do not stop her from going at dogs. When I say that, I'm gonna say that like this. When I take her out in the field, she under control then. When she see a dog, I tell her to chill. I make sure she don't move. When I'm walking, when she in dog mode, when I'm letting her be a dog, anything she sees, she can go at. Far as not a person. You know what I'm saying? If she see a dog, she can run towards them. She can, I'm not stopping. I'm letting her be a dog. You know what I'm saying? I got that kind of control where I want her to distinguish when I'm saying chill, you chill. And when I say go, you go. And when I say come back, you come back. It just, it just is what it is, dog. It'll keep you from getting in trouble in the long run, dog. Because all you're gonna do is get in trouble if you.
I highly doubt I would have got in trouble, in the middle of the desert and the middle of nowhere. So like that's why it's had me thinking, like, these past weeks that maybe I should have just let some shit happen so Cookie can get his thing in, and Pancakes is already, she's skillful and got some weight on her for what she needs to do, because Pancakes was doing more of the growling than Cookie. Cookie was real silent and just standing, his paws down. Like he wasn't. None of my dogs were retreating at all. Like they really wanted to get the dog, and I know Cookie was really he wanted to do something to the dude, but at that point, I didn't want these things to happen, just because even the guy said, like, when I brought out, when we were shit talking, because after he disrespected me, I was just letting him have it. But he's like, I'm gonna call the police. And I know he didn't call the police, because if he did, he wouldn't have been trying to run me over and shit, So it's like, that's something I had to think about for a minute, because I got, when I knew he was stalking me, I got on the phone and let my mom know, hey, this is the situation. So if something happens to me, at least you know, and you're not going to be
So what?
in the
So
book
what?
about.
If you had a run, would Cookie them follow you? Are they gonna
Oh
have
yeah, absolutely. Cookie loves to stay around me. Most definitely. Most definitely. Like I don't even need to call him. He just wants to stay around me. He doesn't run off like Ghost. Ghost will run off and just traverse the mountain and the hills like, a wolf. But
Yeah, yeah. See, it's gonna take time, man. You just gotta be patient. Start from ground zero. Watch as many videos. Talk to as many experts you can talk to. Many dog trainers you can talk to. Take a little bit from everybody, and put it to your situation. You know what I'm saying? Most of them gonna tell you with them dogs that you got right there. Don't start training protection in them dogs because for one, they mix with pit bulls and they mix with huskies. Two different dogs that liable to get human aggressive. Huskies and pit bulls. Okay, now you don't play with them dogs unless you put some obedience in them. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of the dogs you play with full blooded unless you put obedience in them. So if I'm gonna mix them, I definitely ain't gonna play with them unless I'm putting obedience in them. You know what I'm saying? And then the same thing that you say, like the challenge earlier with the dogs, with the pit skis or whatever. Now you see brothers out here training these pit bulls, game dogs, not mixed with other stuff. Straight dogs that they said was only supposed to come across the box to see another dog in the corner. So brothers take these dogs and they put brothers to the challenge. I go out there and challenge a brother with a Malinois or a brother with a band dog or a Rottweiler or a Doberman Pinscher with my American Pit Bull Terrier. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what brothers doing now. So that's why I say you always have a challenge with that Pitsky. Make them do something. You know what I'm saying? Put them up there. Make them do something and challenge any brother. Not I ain't even talking about me, dog. I'm talking about anybody. Whatever they do, whatever they do good. Whatever they do good. Put a brother to the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because us pit bull brothers, we love stepping to the challenge. You know what I'm
how
saying?
can I train them to do these things myself? Because I know like protection work and all that, bite work, it's going to cost money, which I don't have right now. So I'm
Okay.
trying to like learn how to do this myself.
All your training gonna revolve around your base training, your sit, your down, your stay, and your stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a dog to do certain things if he don't know how to stay. You can't tell a dog to do certain things if he don't know how to down, if he don't know how to heel. You know what I'm saying? The between the legs, that's extra shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the advanced shit. That's not mandatory. The heel, you need that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, your dog need to know how to heel while you walking or whatever. The back was up and all that. That's extra. Walking backwards, that's extra. You know, but all that stuff can be taught. Now, that's what we're saying. We're walking backwards, coming in and having your dog obedient. If I say, yo, if you got your dog coming, you say the threat is in between you and your dog, right? Your dog is on the other side. What if you need your dog to stop and stay right the way he at? If you got him obedient trained, he's seeing you, you tell him to stop, chill, go back, go backwards. It could be anything he about to walk himself into. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have him obedience trained. And once you get him obedience trained to the point where when you got him obedience trained, once you get him, you got him. It ain't nothing nobody got to tell you. Once you start getting him to where he's sitting, and when he say sit, he instantly go down and sit. Instantly go down and sit like a show dog. Instantly. When you tell him down, he instantly drop down to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Not lazy, but straight down. When he doing that instantly, he getting it. He getting it. And then you working your distance and your commands. That's why you always see brothers when I say attack from a distance, right? I send a dog to attack from a distance, and then I stop him. And while he's doing 100 miles per hour, I stop him in mid stride and make him drop to the ground. On a down, on a plots, drop straight to the ground. And that's all come with discipline and time, dog, and practice. That's all it's gonna come with. You ain't gonna never go buy a smart dog. I don't care if it's Australian Shepherd, I don't care, German Shepherd, Rottweiler, Doberman, any of that stuff, man. Pit bulls, any of that stuff. You got to take time with them. And it's best when you start young. It's easier for you as a trainer when you start young. And you'll see exactly what I'm saying. When you start from a puppy. But you gotta just take time and one step at a time, man. Obedience wise.
Yeah, because Cookie didn't want to back down. He really never backs down. If you were to try to take a stick at Cookie, he's going to get closer and closer to you every move you make,
Oh yeah, man. One thing about it, that's why I say, bro, one thing about it, you gotta show and prove with them dogs. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of brothers gonna argue and say it's the mixed breed pit bulls that's biting people out here. That's giving the dogs that we talking about names. They're saying they're human aggressive and they're not human aggressive. You know, and brothers will come from all different angles. So you got to be able to represent your dogs when it comes to that type of stuff and show what makes your dogs different. You know what I'm saying? What makes your dogs different than putting certain kind of dogs together? Because mixing pit bulls with certain dogs makes what they call a bad fruit punch, a bad gumbo. You know what I'm saying? And then if you teach a dog how to attack people and he don't have no obedience in him, them the same dogs that we preach about every damn day on these channels, at least my channel with the news and stuff like that, saying that ain't a pit bull, that ain't a pit bull, that ain't a pit bull. See, if they got your dogs that attack somebody, that brother that you're talking about, and you would have got in trouble about it, then they would have said you had pit bulls attacking somebody.
He wasn't a
Attacking
brother. He
somebody.
was from the southern border of Mexico.
See, that's another thing, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the
Couldn't
day,
stand the
you know,
disrespect.
at the end of the day, you know, if he would disrespect you enough, call you out your name, then you should have did something right then. You know what I'm saying? If it was bad enough for him to say something out your name, it'll hurt your feelings that bad, then it would have made you do something right then. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I had my knife in my backpack. I took that shit out when I started, having them pull me down the bike path, just in case. Because when I saw those trucks' headlights, I knew something was up. But how was he going to follow me all the way through? Well, when I got to the end of the bike path, he showed up over there and just stopped. But he couldn't drive over the median brick that was blocking it. So he had to go around the other way and figure it out. And I'm like, I'm not, at that point I was like, is this that dude? Or is this just some guy, pulling out
See,
on the turnout and flipping a bitch to go in the other direction where he came from? Which,
yes. See, y'all had
and
something else. I don't know what y'all had going on, but you know what I'm saying? Far as like if you can avoid a problem, man, avoid it. That's why I tell them boys, why come looking for me? We on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a gangster on YouTube? I allow y'all boys to be gangsters. Just let me be a gangster too on YouTube. I'm done with that street gangster shit. I don't got time for the lawyers, no damn going to roll call, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and shit, fuck that. You know, y'all want to be gangsters on YouTube? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Just allow me to be one too. When I say what I say, you say what you say. I don't care less. You know, but when it comes to this training, you got to have them trained, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, we trying to make these dogs, we trying to speak up positive for these breeds. And at the end of the day, everybody, like you say, you trying to create a breed, right? You trying to create a breed. Or you trying to, the F2s you were speaking about. Now that's part of the flack that you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? When you're creating a breed. Brothers from our community saying that y'all creating dogs that's man aggressive, that's not good with kids, that's just type of dogs that we don't have. You know what I'm saying?
in that situation, wouldn't I want my dogs to be man aggressive? Since that man was being aggressive with me and my dogs?
No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. You want your dogs to be smart enough to know what's what. But if you telling me the story how it happened now, then the man couldn't have been coming at you with too much bodily harm, is what I'm saying. You know
I
what I'm
don't know,
saying?
man. I
Because
look
if
at
he,
that truck like it was the ultimate bodily harm, running
man, but
somebody
see,
over.
the truck and the dogs, it don't matter how many dogs you got, the truck gonna run them all over. You ain't got a dog that's gonna stop that truck. That's why I say it's gonna have to be a firearm. You talking about a firearm situation when it comes to dog protection. That's not a dog protection situation. You going through a firearm situation that you got to be talking about when you talking about that truck. You know what I'm saying? Because them dogs ain't gonna protect you and none of that type of shit. The dog's gonna protect you if he come up to you when he want to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you got to have the training in play. A dog, what's gonna make you embarrassed is when you think this dog Billy badass and that man smack the hell out your dog and your dog run.
Yeah, Cookie didn't run at all. He just wanted to get closer to the dude. I
He
was
didn't show,
wondering what the
he
cat
didn't put
thought
no
about this.
he didn't stress your dog out. I'm talking when brothers stress your dog out and they go up and slap the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how they do when they training that protection. And then they show you right then your dog not built for that shit. He ain't got it in him. His nerves is too bad These dogs are bred for this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you try to, when you create your own breed, but see, pit bulls, they can take certain things, you know what I'm saying? But when you talk about the huskies and stuff, I don't know if they're gonna be able to take the threshold that the Malawites and the shepherds and them type of dogs take when it comes to stress, and the bulldogs take when it
Cookie
comes to
got that in
stress.
him. Cookie most definitely has got that in him for sure. He don't even like to play around. You know?
Yeah, he got it in him. He got it in him because nobody ain't training him yet. If you get somebody out here to training them, and then a lot of brothers, man, I've seen some of the brothers thought they had tough pit bulls, and then I get out there and I start screaming at the dog doing curb biting. You know what I'm saying? The dog doing
Wouldn't
curb
a cur
biting.
run away though? A cur would run
No,
away and try to get out.
no, that's a cur in a dog fighting situation. Just a piece of shit ass dog gonna leave his owner that get fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
my
what you call
dogs
a
won't.
piece of shit dog. You don't
Yeah, my
use the
dogs
word
never left me.
you don't use the word cur with a dog who left his owner to die. You use piece of shit, a coward. You know what I'm saying? A coward. A cur is a dog in a box, a dog that ran away from another animal or something like that, or whatever.
Yeah.
But when a dog that you take care of, that's why I say it just depends. Some dogs protect their owners when they haven't even got no training in them. You just go fuck with this man, and that dog gonna jump on your ass. You know what I'm saying? But then when a lot of brothers want to put their dogs in protection training, they get with brothers who know what they're doing in decoying. And these brothers show brothers that when I come, you ever seen brothers with milk jugs and all that type of stuff, and they
Yeah,
slapping
I've
the milk
seen
jugs
videos and
together,
stuff. Yeah.
and they running up on your dog with pom poms and all kind of stuff like that. And they screaming
Yeah.
and they kicking at your dog, and your dog just break out running. And you be like, you ain't want to see your dog do all that shit. No matter what you say, it embarrasses you because you think your dog tough at that point when you thinking he want to be a protection dog. You thinking he tough enough, to be a protection dog. So when they show you that should automatically tell you get another dog for what you're trying to bring to the table. For what you're trying to do. That dog ain't gonna make it. It's gonna be a good pet. Train him obedience. You never know what he'll do. You know what I'm saying? But don't focus on that protection work. You get obedience is a whole lot funner to me, man. Protection, they gonna bite. That shit look good, and it's gonna help you because they can protect you. But training obedience, man, teaching that dog all them funny tricks, man, y'all won't believe how many little kids just come and just watch me do all kind of tricks with the dog. Just watch me do tricks with them. Obedience training, and then I do the bite work with myself with the suit from the obedience training. I tell Marino or Anime, sit down 30 yards away, stay 30 yards away. You can't do that with no obedience.
Yeah, I was thinking
And then
about getting
and
a
then
bite
I tell
too,
them attack. I tell them attack in German or whatever, in Dutch from a distance. And you can't do that with no obedience. And I tell them the plots on the way in. The kids like to see that type of shit. They like to see them jumping through the hula hoops, jumping over the fences and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And all that come from obedience, man. And it's like, and taking time, and just don't get discouraged, man. When you got a breed like you got, it may be a little harder than the full-blooded husky than a full-blooded pit bull. Yes, sir. Confidence, let going hard sit down in the chat. Confidence is a major key in the attack training. You right about that, bro. You're right about that.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a bite suit and one of those bite mitts that go around your arm because I thought that would be great work for Cookie and Pancakes and Ghost to learn, especially Cookie because Cookie, he just, he's a whole different type of beast.
See, all that talking we just did, and you still about to go take them dogs and train them how to bite something with no training in them.
Well, no, I'm trying to learn before I do that,
You got a long way to get to that suit, dog. Them dogs, you ain't gonna take them out there in 2 weeks and then in the suit in 3 weeks. That shit take a long time, man. Dogs won't even bite them suits sometimes. They have to work them into that process. And that's why I say start from a puppy. See, if you work in obedience from a puppy and you do your bite work and all that stuff, and not necessarily bite work, but you teach them how to bite the sleeves and all that, the wedges and all that from a puppy. Now you training a dog who can't hurt nobody yet. You know what I'm saying? So now you got all these months to train this dog to do these things. He can't hurt nobody yet. You know what I'm saying? So when he get to this age, if you've been on him the way you're supposed to be on him, by the time he get to
6 months, 7 months, 8 months. You got some real obedience in them. You know what I'm saying? So now you can train them the way you want to train them. You know, but when you start from a grown one, you got to start from ground zero. You can't jump to level 10 with that shit because you get level 10 results with no cushion up under that. You know what I'm saying? Then you be finding yourself on the PBK9 news, but you won't be on it. But I don't know your real name. But you know, I know you on that side of Cali, so I'll check and make sure, make sure you ain't my folk. But you don't want to be out there teaching them dogs. I don't never advocate dog buying no bite suits, teaching no bite work to no dog that haven't been. At least if you teaching them that, show me on a video that you can make them sit, stay, and stay where you say stay at, and you walk somewhere and you call them back to you, a recall, a straight recall,
Yeah,
and he
I've
stay.
done that. I've done that. That I've been instilling in my dogs since they were puppies. You know.
And I mean, everybody say that, but when I'm talking about show and prove it, and I ain't saying that to like, trying to get on you or nothing, but I'm saying once you got confidence in yourself and your training, then you willing to get up there on and show and prove on a video, and then you got other brothers who might be look in the chat and different things who do training. They'll tell you what's what with your dogs, and they'll tell you whether you need to go in this level or go to that level or go here, go there. Because we deal with so many trainers, dog, that we be rocking with, man. That be down in them chats that don't even be in the chat that be rocking with us. You can't go wrong, fam, if you holler at all the trainers and get a little bit of info from everybody. And then whoever you feel like, giving you the stuff that you really can work with, that's the stuff you run with your dogs. But you gotta remember that you got a dog that's got two personalities. So that when you start talking about training now, you going into two different levels. You going to try to create your own breed. Now you trying to train the breed that you creating. So now you got to know about this type of breed of dogs to know enough to train them dogs. How their temperament is, what this, what that. You putting too much pressure on them. Is this a dog that you not training enough? Like I know a pit bull might get, if I'm taking a pit bull out to train, he might stop paying attention in about 10 minutes and our training start. Or he might start wandering off and not paying attention as much. With a Malinois might pay attention for 15 minutes. Every dog have their limits where they give you their attention and then they stop paying attention, is what they call, time to take him in for a few minutes. Get his drive back build up, put him in the cage for a while, bring him back out when he's ready to work for another 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But in order to know that, you got to know, you say you're creating your breed. That's the kind of what's going to be the bad part about you trying to train a breed that you're creating, because you don't know what factors you're going to get from that dog. You don't know what you're going to get from that dog because you just creating it. You just learning the actual, the temperament of that dog. So that's another reason I wouldn't be trying to train that stuff, the attack, until I really know certain things. Believe me, dog, if you spend enough time with that dog in obedience, them dogs ain't gonna let nobody hurt you, man. See, they don't know what you mean when you say certain things. Obedience is just more than sitting, staying, and down. It's them dogs learning your facial expressions. They're learning your moves. They're learning all that shit. They're learning when you mad, when you happy. They're learning what pisses you off and all that type of shit. And they're gonna react to that shit, dog. The same way we said Buck City dogs is pussy because he pussy. Them dogs act like pussies because they owners pussy. It's like that, man. Them dogs gonna react to how they owners is. If they know they can be alphas over you, they're gonna treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna get the type of energy you need to get from them dogs. You need to let them know you the pack leader. You know what I'm saying? But in order to do that, you gotta know that characteristics of that dog that you got there. You know what I'm saying? You got to know the characteristics of them dogs. And I'm going to rock with your dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to help you any way I can help you, any way you can help me. But first thing I can do to help you is tell you to don't worry about bite work. Train them dogs if you're going to train them to do the obedience, sit, stay, heel, down, whatever, man, any kind of tricks. If you get your dog to doing tricks and stuff, you got to understand that your dog know that you want him to do things. Get the joker to go get the newspaper to bring something back, like shit that really matters, that's gonna help you throughout your day. Your dog's supposed to live your lifestyle. Whatever your lifestyle, whatever you do throughout your day, your dog's supposed to help if you got that kind of dog, you know what I'm saying, a protection or a service dog or that type of dog, whatever you doing, if you're going throughout downtown, wherever you're going at, he's supposed to be able to walk with you, protect you, and still walk with you in peace. You know, or you know, you train them dogs to bite. Is they gonna run out there and bite anybody? Do they know how to determine this brother right here? He coming up to you, but he not coming to hurt you. He coming to give you a hug. He coming to chill with you. He ain't seen you in a long time. He looking at your dogs. He ain't know anybody to come up and bite them. You know, do they know how to distinguish the two? You know,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of stuff in that protection work, dog. It ain't just sicking them on them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, it ain't just sicking them on them. But the bad part about when a lot of us brothers do training videos, we skip all that shit and we show the fun looking part, the cool looking part. But we ain't show you all the nights I was outside. I had videos, bro, where I got bit by the dogs. You know what I'm saying? When Marino done bit me on the damn arm, he go at the sleeve. I got a small bite sleeve on. We at nighttime training. I got the drone in the air getting drone footage, and I got my camera getting air. I got my camera getting footage from the regular side. This motherfucker jumped the fence, bite my damn arm on the muscle part. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I mean, it hurt. You know, but that's the stuff we go through. You go through the. I got bit on the leg a few times, not just the skateboard what I told y'all about last week. I'm talking about doing bite work and stuff like that. You know, I got bit on the leg a few times, but I know it's all part of the game. It's all part of the ups, the downs. You know what I'm saying? And I go through that. So whenever and I always, you always see me with a shock collar on my dogs, no matter how trained they was or is. I keep a shock collar on them in case he ever acts stupid. He ever act like he don't want to listen and do something else, then I gotta take control then. You know what I'm saying? That's when that electric hit him. He can't control his muscles no more. You know, I always gotta make sure we got that safety harness there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I want to, yeah, you know. So it's like obedience first, man. Then you work with your protection. This go in your obedience and then get you somebody to help you with your protection, just to see if your dogs is them type of dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I seen some pit bulls that I let look good for brothers. You know what I'm saying? That I really could have damn ran off. But I said, yo, he's straight, but the dog straight curb biting on my suit. You know what I'm saying? Curb biting on my suit, and that ain't the kind of biting we want. We don't want dogs coming up on us with those suits when they got their damn hair standing up on their backs. That's a fucking scary dog. We don't want dogs. Forget I'm talking about the pit bulls. Working dog line, we don't want dogs with hair standing up on their fucking back. Them dogs supposed to go in and want to go in. It's just like your pit bull want to go into a roll. Them dogs supposed to want to go in. And then when you training them dogs for that, you know, just because he bites somebody is not what he's supposed to do. You know, he's supposed to do it the right way, dog. You know, and that's what my channel gonna be at least for, to encourage you to do it the right way. You know, I'm not gonna tell you not to do it because I don't know where you at. But your dog's gonna understand everything you want them to do a whole lot more if you put obedience in them first. Then they know when you say something. When you say Cookie looking at you now like what? She waiting on you to say, give her the rest of the sentence. You know what I'm saying? Because you taught her obedience. You just straight teaching her how to bite, man. All that shit, you ain't got none of that. You don't got none of that. You know what I'm saying? No kind of connection with that dog. All that dog gonna do is attack somebody, and you ain't gonna be able to control it. You know? And you know, you got to be straight up front about it. And the pit bulls already got a bad enough name as it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and when I see a brother with a pit bull or a pit bull mix, I gotta scream about that obedience and that protection work. You know, it is what it is. You know, you're gonna make it happen. You know, you'll make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Van Man. Yeah. He swung on me. He still wanted him to go. You know, like even when I was trying to back the dogs up, Cookie really didn't want to leave his position. You know, he was really with it. And Pancakes wanted to just take on the two other dogs while Cookie was watching the man.
See,
So
you don't have to worry about that next time. If he trained, you know, that's the thing about it. Like, that's why I said, if the brother either gonna come, he either coming at you or you thought he was coming at you and he never made a move and he was just coming in close. Because if he came at you and he laid hands on you and the dog didn't do anything, then the dog, it don't make no difference what the dog did. You got to take the dog back to the drawing board, you know what I'm saying, and figure out something. But the whole thing is, the thing is, man, you can't really dwell on spilt milk. You know what I'm saying? You made it out of that situation. Cookie didn't do anything. You see, you can't rely on her to do certain things. So until you get her trained certain ways, you know how you got to move with her. You know, if you get one, you know that, brothers. That's why it's called stressing out. You ever seen the brothers got a video, a YouTube video where they training dogs and they're in a hallway, a school hallway, and they take the dog, they let the dog bite the sleeve, and they slam them all against the locker. They dragging them all against the locker, dragging them up and down the locker. The dog still won't let go. He still won't let go. They stressing the dog out. They're stressing the dog out. The dog he want to stay in the fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference, man. It's like once your dog get to that level, you should be able to walk with Cookie and them. You know what I'm saying? Unless that brother come up close to you, you let him know that he gonna see you got dogs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's stupid enough to walk up on you with dogs and you got them beside you. Now it comes to you having your dogs in a heel position. Because if your dog's wandering all out in front of you, that's not trained. That's wandering. You know what I'm saying? We talking about put them in a heel position, at least one of them, and have the other one on a leash. And if you got them trained, you're not gonna take them out there in the public with two dogs like that. That's looking for trouble. Loose wise. I just never been a fan of myself of taking my dog being loose in the public dog parks. No, none of that. I don't do the dog parks with none of my dogs. Because you know what? I do dog parks, but I go before anybody get there. Because simple fact.
Dog park though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like anywhere my dog can bump into somebody at. If I know other dogs be there, I'm gonna have my dog on a leash. I'm gonna have him on a leash and I'm gonna let him be a dog. You know what I'm saying? We just walking. Yeah, see, you took him off. You took him on a leash. You in the wrong.
Any other dogs to be there?
Okay, now when you see the other dogs, you got to react responsible. You got to move fast.
That's what I was doing while I was trying to tell the dude to leash his dogs, which he had no leashes for his dogs. That was the whole thing. Like he shown so much disrespect to show that he just didn't care to even leash his dogs. That's why he was laughing, saying "fuck you, leash your dogs." And my dogs weren't even, they were just standing their ground.
Oh yeah.
They weren't trying to go after the dogs, like that, but they were face to face between a fence, a little chicken wire fence,
Now this with another thing come into play at. What you think gonna happen if your big dog jump on a woman with a show dog? This is $1 million Westminster show dog, and I put my dog on a leash, and now your dog come over here and jump on my dog. Everything don't have to be a result of being the tough route when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being smart, man. If you got time enough to walk away sometime, walk away. If you want a protection dog, you got to get them certain kind of dogs. You know what I'm saying? Or make them certain kind of dogs. Or buy them certain kind of dogs already made already. And brothers don't pay them high dollars for them working dogs for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Them dogs are like that for a reason. They got that certain quality in them for a reason that they do certain things, better than other dogs. They do certain things better than other dogs, but at the end of the day, when you want them kind of dogs, you buy them kind of dogs. When you breeding up your own bloodline, your own type of dog, your own breed, now you gotta take 5 years, dog, 5, 10 years, 20 years going through the genetics of these dogs just to seeing. You could train your dogs that you got now, but I'm talking about before you actually know the full of what these dogs producing. Human aggressive dogs, what kind of dogs? Scared dogs. So if your first two dogs, Cookie and the other dog, is scared acting dogs, you only gonna get more scared dogs when you do the breeding. Dogs that's not bred for protection work. If you breeding two dogs that's scary as hell, when you try to do protection work, it don't matter how you get them puppies. They're all gonna have the same traits in it from the damn mama and the daddy. You know what I'm saying? So if you like, this is like pit bulls. When you want a certain kind of dog, you gotta buy it or get that certain kind of dog, whether you buy it or get it for free from a brother. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get certain kind of dogs that's bred certain kind of ways. That's why I tell you, like, where you at, the working dogs will be perfect for where you at. and I'll take mine a while back, and you get a shepherd because they're more calmer. It could be around people a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But man, they're gonna do a whole lot. You ain't gonna have a working Rottweiler. You got working Rottweilers, working Doberman Pinschers. You know what I'm saying? These dogs aren't your American bred dogs, and they react differently. They bred to protect you. You know, they bred to herd. You know, and shit, you part of the flock. You know what I'm saying? Even though you the alpha, you know, but what a lions do in the pack? You know, all the ones who protect that male lion, they all do all the hitting first. By the time you see that male lion, you done got half your arm ripped off. By the time you see that the king, the one who running the set, you done got holes all in you and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is with them dogs. You the alpha, even though they gonna do what they do, but they gonna react to whatever you tell them to do. You know, and ain't nothing more beautiful, dog, than having a trained dog to do all the stuff that you tell them to do.
Okay. Yeah, that shark collar I got for Cookie because Cookie has a lot of aggression in him, and I stopped using it because he was trying to bite the shock collar in his neck when he would get shocked, and I realized if I'm not knowing how to use it right, it's kind of like a toy in a sense, and in all reality, it's not a toy, and I'm not trying to fuck up his psychological mental state, you know, if I'm not teaching him right. So I stopped using it, but I still have it. You know, I was just trying to. I got it specifically for him to not go after like cats and shit, since he's already killed like fucking 4 cats that has come into our our property that he doesn't even know. He grew up around cats, our own cats, but he doesn't fuck with our own cats. He definitely just fucking rips the shit out of other cats that aren't in our pack, basically. And it sucks that every time I gotta clean that up or find one, under the truck in the backyard. So
Oh yeah, man.
I've been trying to work with it, but I'm not very knowledgeable on that. That's why I've been watching shows, people who are dogmen and just trying to learn from that and gain knowledge.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Definitely. Like brother said, all right there, going hard said, man. Them protection dogs are like loaded guns when you got them trained the right way. You know what I'm saying? They like loaded guns, so they ain't to be played with or toyed with or none of that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't to be underestimated. You know, and when you make one, just like when the brothers say about pit bulls, like a lot of brothers don't agree with training the pit bull to do all certain kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And I know no matter what kind of dog you train for protection, once they get trained for protection and they trained all the way out, they like a loaded gun, man. It's like a loaded gun, and you don't want to misuse that, and you'll be doing prison time for the same way for misusing that dog on somebody that's like using a gun. Might not get charged with carrying a firearm, but you're gonna get assault and battery and all other kind of shit, attempt to kill and all other kind of stuff.
They gotta catch me
Use of
first
deadly.
and prove it.
See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. You can't go with that man. You can't go with that mentality.
They don't really have that much of a lead, especially if it's in pitch black away from a whole neighborhood and everything.
See, you can't go in with that. You can't go in with that kind of mentality. See, the way you talking, dogs ain't gonna be a factor. If it's that much desert and that much clear, the other people thinking the same thing you thinking. So it ain't gonna be dogs. Ain't gonna be a factor. The boys gonna be having artillery. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be a dog factor to that point. And then, I'm just speaking on the training wise. Training wise with them dogs, any dog, you gotta do your research, man, for the protection wise.
All right.
You
Hey,
know,
well, I wanted to say thank you very much. I appreciate all this. I'm gonna stay in the chat. I know somebody else wanted to come up and chat on live, so I didn't want to really, take any more time away from anybody. But I'm gonna be
shit,
able
man.
to still listen and shit.
We about to roll up out this motherfucker in a second, man. We done been up here for a minute, man. Shit, man. We done been up here for a minute. And you on California time over there. Ain't nothing but like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock over there. It's about 1 o'clock where I'm at. Shit, we got started about 9. But it's all gravy, my brother. It's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna at the end of the day, the boys gonna know who Cookie is, dog. Hey, now let me ask you this now. 'Cause I was about to joke with you this a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Which one is Cookie, the male dog?
Cookie's male, Ghost is male, and Pancakes is the female.
See,
Cookie's
I
the
would
black and white, Ghost is the black, and Pancakes is the brindle.
have made you mad if that would have been that dude, and I would have heard you call Cookie, and it would have been a boy dog. I would have said, Cookie, baby. Well, I would have started joking on your ass.
I know, but see, that's the funny thing. That's why I gave him nice names, except Ghost. You know, Ghost. I gave Ghost his name because he's all black, and in the night you really can't see him at
Yeah.
all. So like, you know, it was fitting for him. But
Oh
Cookie
yeah,
is just
man.
he's a monster. Like when he was growing up, I was actually saying he's the one who's gonna be the monster.
Yeah,
Without
I ain't
even
thinking
me
about it
knowing.
like that. Yeah, I ain't thinking about it like that. I ain't thought about it
That
like that. Yeah.
yeah, I just think it's funny, you know, like a monster, but you're calling him Cookie and shit. So it's just like it is.
Yeah.
It's a funny joke, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah, man.
yeah, and the dog's really not, you know, to be underestimated. Cookie has shown me more, more 10 toes down than you know, fucking I would expect from him. Like he really has it in him. So
Oh yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah.
I really do want to train them to get for them to you know be with the business.
Oh
So
yeah. Oh yeah. Hey man, I appreciate everybody that been in the chat tonight, man. Going hard, man. I appreciate you, man. Mad Doctor, I appreciate you. Home and Nanny Dog, Van Man, um, Mr. 216, Street Rossi, Big Logic, High Key Lee, all y'all brothers, man. Rude Boy, Fred, appreciate you, big homie. Salute to you, y'all brothers. Have a good night, man. Y'all have a good night. Hey, balls deep. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. Appreciate you tonight, big homie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. City Boy Kennels, Liquid Lucky, all y'all boys from the early part of the show, man. You know, Hemi James. Let me see. Marcel Shepard. Salute all y'all brothers, man. Hey, it just is what it is. I try to stay in my lane tonight, you know, but the boys want to get up there and act tough. Them boys want to get up there and act tough. You know what I'm saying? So I can't talk about them no more because I'll be up here for another hour. And I done seen they curved out for the night. They curved out for the night. We did enough talking about them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, y'all stay positive out there. Y'all stay legal out there, man. I appreciate you tonight, Lone Swipe, man. I appreciate everybody that watched us all night long. You know, hey, it just is what it is, man. PBK9s. I told y'all that this was my last dog that I was gonna train when I trained Sassy. I'm gonna say this before I go. I told y'all this was the last dog I'm gonna train when I train Sassy. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know, it is what it is. I can't stop right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop. You know, it is what it is, man. Me and my boy came in this thing, and we gonna go out doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, salute to everybody, man. Y'all have a good night. You know, stay legal, stay safe. PBK9s, long swipe.
love,
We
peace, and chicken grease.
Yes, sir. We out, man.